So you wrote up.
weregild amounts that they requested and how much and like how you worked it out and everything. But I guess what I'm
There we
asking
go.
is,
No, there we
are
go.
they asking for
It's working.
more or less than people would normally ask for, or is that a fairly standard?
Well, it's so to say it there. That is the baseline that someone would expect. Usually, when people do a wear guild, though, it's rare that an incident will be this big
Mm-hmm.
It's working again.
and involve this many deaths.
Yeah.
But there is nothing. Considering the to consider they are not asking for an unreasonable amount per person. It's just a very sticker shock number given how many people were killed.
Well, and on top of it, they're also asking for a lot of other economic things, us to support. So I think that's where my bargaining was coming in.
Yeah,
Like,
so
is
that is up to you.
and that's okay.
Fine. The only things that they determined were the only things that they determined so far that are non-negotiable
Mm-hmm.
is the non-negotiable terms are recognize Girthor as a kingdom
Mm-hmm.
And guarantee Girthor sovereignty. They don't want people coming into their kingdom and then saying, "Cool, now you do things our way."
Uh-huh. Fair.
So let me go ahead and get us lined up. Sorry about the technical snafu for those people just joining us again or have sat here through while we fixed it. Last time on 7th Age of Ascelia, our player characters managed to first, Ophelia triggered the Gaius, took a lot of damage, almost got killed. They went back, alerted the Lunarch, went off to speak to Jovstoon, the counselor. That did not go as well as possible. They reconnoitered with the Lunarch, swapped some information, and they are about to be sent back out to meet with the second counselor, Lady Delena of the council. That is kind of where we are. If you want more information, please go to Challenges Games on YouTube. You can watch our VODs from the previous couple of weeks. Also, I do a segment every once in a while on GM tips and tips that you can find. If you're watching us on Twitch, subscribing with Amazon Prime would be really neat, but I'm not going to ask anyone to actually do that. But if you do want to do a follow so you can see when we're live, that's also cool. If you want to go over to YouTube and like toss a follow there, toss a like, comment, subscribe, all that crap. Yep. Here I am, typical YouTuber. We can do that and you can enjoy it. We are, as always, hosted by Challenges Games and Comics in Tucker, Georgia. They have supplied us with all the gear and as well as a technical assistant to run everything. And we are 7th Age of Ascelia. Before we begin, real quick, let's go ahead and...
Did everybody log in for their...
did anyone log in?
I did.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you need the code?
So we are also. I'm going to do a quick round the corner just so everyone can say hi. We're going to start with Iestyn. Iestyn, go ahead and introduce yourself, and then we'll just go around the table.
Hello, I'm Iestyn. I am a paladin. Yeah.
That's it. Good enough for me.
Yeah, I'm Jack of Palacincola. Palacincola is my druid circle. It's a swamp druids is what they are. He's a jovial guy, doesn't realize he's as ugly as he is. Think Shrek with a better attitude.
I'm Shantara. I'm a champion fighter. My name will be heard around the world one day.
I will be the hero.
Believe it.
Yeah.
My name is Ophelia Dustbane. I'm a wizard, and I'm a wannabe necromancer for good.
You're neutral now, right?
Yeah. Good with asterisks. Good for me.
Good for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
But good though. I'm good.
My turn?
Yeah, your turn.
Aislinn Balmaris. I'm the party's bard, and I am a College of Valor, and I'm an Aasimar.
And I am Henry Walsh. I am your game master. I create worlds. Every potion you drink, I mixed. Every hoard of gold you find, I put it there. Where do your priorities lie? We have a Patreon. Anyway, moving on. All right.
We do?
Yeah, we have a Patreon.
Nice.
That's cool.
Shantara set it up.
That's it.
Initially, no one's ever used it.
Oh.
I think there's a link to it.
Yeah, there's a link.
That's cool.
There, you know,
Buy
I
us
think if you want-
minifigs. That'd
we
be
are
cool.
totally the most serious group at this. That is one of our goals here is to show you what an actual game session looks like. We are not professional voice actors. This is not for entertainment. Some of this may be really boring as you watch like a 3-hour dungeon crawl of people walking around smacking monsters and rolling dice. Regardless, we are just a bunch of dorks who sit around a table every Sunday and pretend to be elves, wizards, druids, and fighters, and cat people, and all kinds of weird crap. Sometimes we do voices, sometimes we don't. I try to. And this is not Critical Role. We are not that cool. So we're back to our game. So the Lunarch takes the conversation in stride that you had because you had brought up, how many ash elves do you plan on replenishing numbers and whatnot, and he was fairly very honest actually about it, where he was like, we had an agreement when we formed the kingdom that I would not allow more than 5,000 ash elves. To suddenly tell the people that they had agreed for 5,000 to now say no, it is not 5,000, it is now 3,000, could cause problems. But he said that is something you will need to discuss. He is sending someone to gather up one of the people. Ooh, thank you. Hot chocolate. Woohoo! Thank you.
Thank you so much.
They are sending someone out to. He is sending someone out to speak to a certain apothecary attendant, one Lethil, that he needs to have some words with. Probably at the point of a dagger. Fourth is already standing by.
And we're afternoon.
It is afternoon.
Okay. I've changed my clothes to something more fancy for Lady Delena.
Okay.
And
Do you want to fill in everyone who Lady Delena is in case they don't have their notes?
I can. So,
Oh, this is so good.
what I have for Lady Delena is that she values extreme politeness, but she's also devious, clever, knows who to align with, looks for things that help her. She seems to be paying at least lip service to the Lunarch's ideas. I wrote down quick to capitulate, but not nice. I'm not entirely sure what I meant there, but there you go. It's open to interpretation, and she is an original.
Also, in my notes somewhere, I've got that she was a researcher.
She is.
Oh, there we go.
So maybe Jack and I should sit this one out if she likes politeness.
She is her traits were
Jack is
quoted as
very
being
polite.
courteous, devious. She's
What
one
do
of
you
the
mean?
originals. She's a wizard and a researcher.
A wizard researcher.
In any case,
All right.
Fourth kind of looks up. Well, if you wish to head out, I much prefer going to see Lady Delena as opposed to going to go see Lord Doon, because Lord Doon is words that I won't say in polite company.
Is anything you think we should know about Lady Delena Fourth?
Well, my interactions with her are fairly limited as a servant. Lady Delena is, in many ways, direct. She is courteous, and I wouldn't say I trust her. Trust is... She is old. She is a large fan of magical research and information, and has researched different conditions, including her own, for quite some time. She's known to
You need to remember to bring that up to her. That Fourth said she was old.
That's why you're not talking.
I was making a note of that.
She for the most part, she's always been polite, but direct. She uses terms that others don't. She has a bit more of the Lunarch would say pragmatic view of things, and the Lunarch just kind of nods a little bit, like he's. But I think that this will go well. She tends to be more of the, from what I understand, she is more on the side of the Lunarch, for reasons that are her own and are a little cold.
How is she to her servants?
So she has, how do I put this? She employs a number of other ash elves to act as her servants. She doesn't actually use the mortal servants
Mm-hmm.
for labor or assistance.
Mm-hmm.
She also doesn't like using the servant word.
She used the slave word.
Yes, she tends to prefer slave. From my understanding, she feels that it's more honest and there's no reason to lie to ourselves.
Okay.
I say us as if I'm an ash elf.
We know what you mean.
The Lunarch breaks in. Well, if that is everything, I wish you well in your negotiations. I have matters to attend to for a certain apothecary person, and I might have to question her a little bit in a harsher manner than I originally thought I would have to do.
You already got your book, right?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
So now I guess we
Oh.
could end. We could turn on Lethal, but you know, I'm still. I don't necessarily think Lethal's evil, personally. Yeah, I don't know. We still don't know.
She
We
just
don't
wanted you
really-
to do a job
really
and drop
don't
off some
know what
sketchy,
was in that
mysterious
box.
stuff.
Literally had your head almost explode
We
for
still don't-
talking about
we
whatever
still
she
don't-
wanted you to do.
But all I'm saying though is we still don't know what's in that box.
Hey, in her defense, she told them not to talk about it.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
It was my fault for
No.
talking about it. It really was.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. But we'll see.
Good person.
But I guess we can turn on Lethal because we did already get my book. So.
We're not turning.
Wow.
I mean, this
Neutral,
is up to,
right?
Starting to
Neutral.
question that neutral part all of a sudden a little bit here.
Wherever the party wants to go, you know.
All right.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I
If
know.
you're turning on an evil person, is that bad?
Well, you don't know she's evil.
No, I'm not evil. I'm not.
We don't know what
They
the
weren't
hell is.
talking about you.
I like
It's a
gold,
shoe
you know,
fits.
like I like doing. I'm a necromancer for good.
The
It's like
quacks.
Necromancer for
Yeah,
good.
Waddles
so
at
I'm
the
trying to help the kingdom.
You know,
But necromancy's
The
looked
dead
at as
for the
kinda like
good.
an evil
It
thing.
seems like there
you
needs to be a
know?
phrase there.
between sessions, we're gonna have a little conversation in the Discord. I'm gonna kind of have to teach you
Alignment.
what undead are in Ascelia.
Okay, bet. Sounds good.
That's something that we might want to have that conversation. In any case, let's just say a summoned skeleton's alignment is chaotic evil for a reason.
Let's see. It's like summon undead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
you summon a skeleton, like they are all evil. Legitimately,
No.
they are all evil.
I'm reading the summon undead spell right here. It says the creature is an ally to you and your allies.
That
in
doesn't make
combat."
him not evil.
What? Yes, but you know, right?
Yeah, if you seriously, if you whip up the monster manual and look up the skeleton, like yeah, it's got a prescribed alignment.
Oh, I see.
So is
But
it
you-
like
but
a
you can
rabid
also do-
dog? Like you just
No, no,
walk
no.
into a city and it's like, I'm gonna fight whoever the fuck is here.
No. Well,
No, they
there's-
follow your orders.
There's
They-
also
okay.
different. It doesn't have to be skeletal. They
It's
can
like
be
a trained
ghostly
rabid dog.
or putrid or skeletal.
Oh yes, all of these are wonderful.
Just
things.
Putrid's
standing there
always
standing,
better.
staring.
These are all no.
Just say the
Actually,
word.
yeah, all of them. Zombies, skeletons, almost every undead. There are only a couple exceptions, but with rare exceptions, every summoned undead
He's having
is evil.
shots.
If for some reason you lose control of them,
Mm.
if something disrupts your control of them and they're like left to their own devices, they will like just randomly start murdering people.
I see. Well, these ones only last for an hour, so
No,
pretty minimal impact.
well, no,
No,
it's not
only
not like a, not necessarily like I said a thing for you. And
And they
the
listen
chance
to
of
me.
losing control of them is actually
Yeah, what
fairly
happens
low.
when they
If
don't
you
have
summon them and they
you?
get knocked unconscious, what happens?
true.
They disappear or they just turn
I got.
blue?
I
That's
don't
why I
think
got
it's
shield.
concentration.
I'm not going down.
They will follow the
The
last
only thing that's
instructions
taking
and they
me
are
down
an
is that
ally to
dumb
you and your
gas
allies.
thing.
Okay.
It's the only
If
thing.
left to their own devices, like
Mine
for
got
example,
exploded.
let's say
Curse.
you have like summoned an
So
undead,
far, I
like you've
haven't
made a
gotten
permanent
down. I
minion,
don't
which is a thing that you
Maybe I
can
got down
do.
one time.
Yeah.
Actually.
If
I
you've
don't
made like a
recall.
permanent undead minion,
Do you
and
remember
then like
whenever
you
I got
in your
down?
wizard tower and
I
you
don't
have
think
an
you've ever
aneurysm
been
and you
down.
die or whatever, and the
can't remember.
skeleton just kind of
But
eventually
I
goes
definitely got down that
feral.
one time.
It will just start murdering people because it can.
So
And
what
they
what's
hate
meeting
all
over
life.
there?
It's a Star
Star
Trek
Trek?
party.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh, that explains the Star Trek.
So
outfit. Okay.
nobody has brought up
Someone was thinking about
the money
playing
that's
a
in the
Star Trek
compact right
Catan.
now.
I was
We
like, let me
haven't
know.
discussed that with
Yeah.
anybody, or are we
No.
just
Yeah,
saying we?
so-
Okay, so we don't have to do that now. Can we
No.
negotiate that with the Lunark
That is
only at
something.
the
Yeah,
end?
and everything. In
I'm
there
just
is
trying to
in-
make this.
Yeah, everything.
efficient.
That's why I put that up there so
Yep.
y'all could put your own terms, so I would have time during the week to kind of work out
Yep.
how people are going to respond.
I
and
didn't
no
think
one
I
did
have
that.
terms, but I think I have some terms to add.
I
to
really
it.
wanted to.
Yeah.
Didn't happen.
So yeah, you can definitely. We'll do it in character when you have to talk to people. Though, if you do get a chance to put these in the compact later on,
Will.
please do. It makes my life a little easier.
No, we will.
Okay. In any case, Fort's like, well, I have the carriage waiting. We should get up here. He looks at the Lunar, and the Lunar just, let's see, you're the only one that has, like, what's your passive perception? What's everyone's passive perception?
Passive 11 for
Let
me.
me just look. 16.
11.
11. Passive perception 12.
Well,
Fun.
Right. You are the only person that notices, Jack. There is a slight imperceptible nod. Like, it's a very slight nod from the Lunark when he says that. And you can definitely tell that everything he has been saying, the Lunark has been very carefully paying attention to what Forth is letting out. You're not getting a sense of malevolence, because I would count that as like a passive insight check, which you probably still also have around a 16. You've been around here long enough to know that the Lunark keeps really close tabs on stuff going on in his area, and this is more that Forth is definitely acting as an agent of the Lunark in very strict terms.
It's fair.
Okay.
All right, we're ready. Let's do it.
And he is the Lunark's right hand man. Forth leads you out towards a carriage that's already waiting. It's the same one you've been in. Sitting in the carriage. This time when he opens the door for you to climb in, he's planning to ride on top. Inside the carriage, you do notice that there is a small table has been set up inside the carriage, because it's a wide thing. Inside the carriage, and on it is a silver platter with various small little, like someone has taken the time to make sandwiches and cut them into fourths, and set them out, as well as goblets of drink for your refreshment as you travel.
Okay. I'm going to stick my head out and motion up to Forth and say, Forth, thanks for the sandwiches. These are from you.
These are from the Lunark, yes.
Excellent. We appreciate it.
He didn't want his negotiators to be hungry.
Just making sure some random stranger didn't drop off sandwiches with poison in them.
We
From the
didn't think about it, we kinda
apothecary.
ate them. Oh, well, crap.
Yeah, I'm very paranoid. All right. Moving
do-
I
on.
mean, in
Should I
this
do-
place, you
should-
have every right to be fair.
should I do remove curse to the sandwiches?
I can
Okay.
purify food and drink
Oh,
if we're worried about it.
I think it's probably. I mean, what do y'all think? It's probably fine if it's the
Never
Lunark
know.
game. I mean, we've been eating at the Lunark stable, but
these Russians are Lunarks.
Wow. Okay.
Never mind.
it's been more like
Sorry.
old
I've
school
got,
Soviets.
I've got 4 spell slots left. If
It's
you want me to.
it's whatever
Is it
you
purify
guys think.
ritual cast?
Maybe there's poison in the sandwich.
It is
maybe
ritual
not.
cast.
Okay.
Do paladins get
No,
ritual cast?
I do have ritual cast.
Okay.
So that's only 10 minutes. I can wait 10 minutes
Yeah.
to eat my sandwich.
How long is the character going to be?
You don't know. I mean, you'll have to
Alright.
ask.
I'll start, and if we get there before the 10 minutes are up, we just gotta eat.
Eat
Okay.
fast.
So yeah, you as the chariot is moving, you have a chance to cast a ritual over the food. There's the flash from your fingers as the food glows, and you don't see any indication of anything. You wouldn't know if it was poisoned and got cleansed or anything, but you do know the spell worked, so it should be safe. The whole ride takes about 30 minutes, so you have about 20 minutes to snack on some sandwiches, and I mean the sandwiches themselves, like, they're not what you expect given like the situation here in Garethor. There's no like real meat. There's vegetables that are grilled, and vegetables and roots that are grilled that are making where the meat in the sandwich would be. So it's basically like
It's a grilled
Were you
portobello
looking at me
sandwich.
to make
Yeah.
it taste
You
good?
Spice it up.
Yeah.
Yes, is this a
Of
Cajun?
course.
Spice it up.
Kristen, did you take?
Yeah,
Cajun it up for us.
Exactly.
All right.
All right. So yes, eventually the carriage leads up to a large manor house. It is not like whereas Jervis Manor House was like all black and pointy and harsh.
Mhm.
This is more refined. There's more rounded edges. It's a lighter color. It's not like we're not talking about light like it's white and pretty and gold. No, it's more of an off brown. It's very utilitarian. There is an air. There are some very expensive decorative accoutrements and whatnot and decoration around the building, but for the most part, this looks like an old style manor house that you would see like in any old estate. There are servants that you see tending to the grounds themselves. These are not humans or not living servants. These are ash elves that are tending to this place, and that's the most intriguing thing you notice is once you pass through the gateway into the corridor, you don't see any servants.
Okay.
So the carriage pulls up, an ash elf with long white hair, the kind of the red bloodshot eyes. Just to remind you what an ash elf looks like, the main thing, one of the biggest features is they have ashen gray skin and white hair, but their eyes are probably the most unsettling part because they have red eyes, but we're not talking about like drow, because drow have red eyes too. Whereas drow have the red where the color of the eye would be, the red is the whites. So the whites of the eyes are crimson.
Are the irises not?
No, the irises are normal colors. It's just the whites of the eyes are crimson.
Okay.
Um,
I thought it was like full red eyes.
no, and there are some, but not all.
Gotcha.
Because red elves can have red eyes. Like it's a normal thing that can happen. He walks up. He's dressed in a very simple but clean manner. He has a quilted doublet on. As he opens the door to the carriage.
Just thought of Kingdom Hearts, the song Simple and Clean.
Welcome. The lady has been expecting you.
Greetings. Thank you.
Please follow me. Without even hearing your response, he kicks his heel, turns 360 degrees, and starts walking as though something is shoved somewhere that is uncomfortable.
All right then. We follow him, I guess.
He leads you.
Did you say you spun 360 degrees?
No, well, no. 180. Yeah.
Yeah,
Did a
just
full
started
little
facing,
pirouette.
just started stepping backward.
Sorry, 180. So he starts walking backward. Or no. Now you got me doing it. He starts walking toward the.
No, let's make this part of the character.
He walks toward the manor house and
Eyes
opens
back
the
to
door, waiting for you at that point to go in ahead of him.
Okay.
Once you step in, he kind of scurries in front of you and continuously, he leads you down a long hallway into another long hallway. And unlike where with Jervis Dune, who had like a big throne meeting area, she apparently does not have one of these. He leads you off to what can only be described as a den.
Okay.
There are books along the walls, like the back part is a library. It's a long room. I didn't want to actually throw it on the map. It's a long room. It kind of rounds at the edge. There is a large desk near the head. And obviously, this is where she was doing research. There are bookshelves behind her, and there are bookshelves along the east and western walls. And in the center of the room is a very large table. I would say about 3 table lengths.
Okay.
And she is standing to the side, already waiting for your arrival. When the servant steps in, the second you're in the room, like she nods to the servant scurries out.
So it's just her.
It's just her.
All right. Greetings, Lady Delena. Thank you for agreeing to meet with us.
Thank you for the pleasantries. Please have a seat. We have much to discuss, and we have business to attend to.
Thank you. My name is Aislinn Lamaris. I am the royal negotiator. These are my companions.
I'm Iestyn of Melon.
Jacke.
Shantara.
Ophelia.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. As you already know, that I am the Lady Delena. Now let us dispense with completely needless things. I am well aware of the conversation that you had with Jacke. In fact, I would say every counselor is aware of that. We, of course, keep tabs upon each other. We are well informed. It is something that we do for methods of survival, of course. First of all, let me not necessarily say put your mind at ease, but let me be completely honest. I am already aware that you wish the extinction of my species. I personally do not care. I do not care if there is 100 ash elves or 1,000,000 ash elves. I would prefer a smaller number for obvious reasons. Namely, 1, less mouths to feed, and 2, well, when there are many gods, you are one of many. When there is only a few, you are one of a few. Exclusivity has its perks. I do not call my slave servants, for they are slaves. They have no free will when it comes to where they live or what they do. I give mine a degree of autonomy simply because I do not need them. I do not care about my fellow ash elves as far as the survival of the species. I have my immortality, that's all I care about. I have studied our condition for many, many centuries, and I have come to my own conclusions. It is my understanding that you are also studying this phenomenon as well.
We're just beginning to, but we're very interested in it.
I would be more than willing to share what I know. Please have a seat. I will assume that you have already had refreshments until we're here. If not, I can have one of my actual servants attend us if need be.
We have. The Lunarch has graciously provided us with lunch, so we're good.
Excellent. He has manners. Good.
So if you acknowledge they're slaves, why do you keep them?
Because I need to eat.
You said you didn't need them.
I do not need them to serve me. I need to eat them, yes.
Okay.
So you're paying the ash elves in your service to do things around the house and
Yes.
service work.
I have servants. I see no reason to. 1, letting the slaves in is a security concern. They have very little. When one has very little, it takes very little to obtain their loyalty.
Well, it seems like you don't. You're pretty blasé about a lot of stuff. Why do you care if anything gets stolen? What do you have that's so precious that shouldn't be stolen?
Oh, I am not worried about things being stolen. I'm worried about how you say many of these servants are many of these slaves are supporters of the Lunarch. I do not want them having access to me if I do not wish it.
Okay.
So it sounds like you're looking to ascend to godhood? Is that what I heard?
And on the shelf, I am a god.
Okay.
I am immortal, regardless of how the time must feed. I have lived for over 5,000 years. I am older than some gods. I have accumulated magical knowledge over 5 millennia. What else would you call me?
Monster.
A very powerful wizard.
You are correct, and so are you. I have no qualms against stating very openly that I am a monster. I am not a good person. I am doing what I am doing to serve my best interests and to serve the pursuits of knowledge. You do not have any reason to feel ashamed or to feel embarrassed about this revelation. I hide nothing because I feel lying to yourself is the worst way to lie. Because when you lie to yourself, well, you leave yourself open. I do not like leaving myself open.
But we are very interested in learning about what you've learned about the condition of the ash elf, and if you think that it might be possible someday to change that curse and to be able to continue in your existence, but no longer require to feed on other living things.
I have worked into this. I have looked into this for some time. I have done several resources. Actually, I've done several experiments. So far, I have not been able to find a way to properly end the curse, while retaining the other benefits. I have not found a way to end the curse, sort of ending a life. I have gone through several of my children doing so.
What are your feelings on a treaty with Parn?
That's dark.
I think that this serves my purposes. The treaty with Palm will allow me to have open trade. I will be able to trade things that I have accumulated and knowledge that I have accumulated for knowledge that I have not accumulated, and the sharing and interest of knowledge is ultimately the better for all people. Whether they are Ashelf or not, knowledge is something that everyone needs.
Are your slaves allowed to learn to read?
I care not what they do in their own spare time.
So you don't have any regulations against it?
I do not care. The Lunarch
Mm-hmm.
himself personally does not care. The other counselors, they do care.
Mm-hmm.
I personally have no feelings on it one way or the other. What they do is in their own time. If any of them decided that they were going to attempt to overthrow me, I would not go down easily, and I guarantee that I would take many, many cattle with me.
Do you have any advice on how we speak to the other counselors and how we could encourage them to be more like you?
There are very few like me. In fact, I am the only one of you that I know of. Many of the others cling to these hopes that they are still somehow living, breathing beings that are parted to weave. I am not. I know I am not, for my research has shown me that there is absolutely nothing that puts me as parted aside. It is possible that it could be restored in some day, but I accept the fact that I am a parasite that has the knowledge and power of a god. I have looked into it for several ways because I would indeed like to have a way to maintain my capabilities and my immortality without having to feed on people. And do you know why I care about that?
Why? We would like to know.
Well, I will start by saying simply, it is not because I care about the cattle. Frankly, they could all die and I would not blink an eye.
Did you just call them cattle?
Yes,
She called him cattle twice.
they are cattle. They are food. They are taken care of and tended to so that they are healthy so that we may eat. What else would you call them?
Well, I think that's part of the reason why you have slaves to begin with, is how you're viewing these people.
We have slaves because we need food and the Monarch does
I
not
think
wish
I
us
would
to
call
kill
them people.
People is a subjective term. Do you consider an
I
ant
don't
person?
think it's subjective.
Do you consider an ant a person? Do you consider the cow a person? What do you use this cow for? What is the primary purpose of a cow?
I don't like this conversation.
I'm just not sure this conversation is. I don't think that, to be honest, I don't think we're ever going to agree on that. But that's not the point of why we're here.
She leans back in her chair and you see like a almost satisfied smile.
Mhm.
Yes, I saw that. Like I said, when one lies to themselves, they leave themselves open. I tend to look on things with eyes. In any case, why I care about why my situation of why I do not wish to feed on them, because it is a weakness. If they were all to die, I would have no food, and then I would die. If I can find a way to sustain my immortality without having to feed upon them, that makes me less weak. That increases my strength.
Yeah, I think a god would be omnipotent, so you wouldn't have to omnipotent. Sorry.
Gods can die. It has happened before.
Hmm.
Gods can be imprisoned. It has happened before.
I would like to get back to the peace treaty.
Certainly.
So I think I would like to know. So you are in favor of a smaller number of ash elves than 5,000, if I'm hearing that correctly.
I do not care. If you wish to put limits within there, I do not care about my fellow assets. Why would I ever create another asset? If I create another asset, you'll know what that is?
Competition.
Exactly.
If one of the things that's come up is weregild, excuse me, and we're looking at what that might look like. We're also looking at trade. I'm curious, when you say you're interested in trade, is these are things you already have, or these are things that resources that we may not know that Girthdor has that perhaps could benefit?
My primary resources is 5,000 years, in addition to the 780 years that I had before my transformation, with which to share. Do you know how much knowledge one can obtain over the course of 5 millennia? More than I could have ever had for a normal, living, breathing mortal.
Would you stay in Girthdor if the peace treaty is signed, or would you go somewhere else where you see your knowledge and skills as being more marketable?
From my
What do you want?
from my understanding, this may be incorrect. I am not so arrogant as to assume that I am always right. That would be folly in research. However, from my understanding, even if the compact is signed and we are recognized as a kingdom, the things that we must do to survive will still be illegal in other kingdoms. Therefore, I see no way for me to leave Garethor unless there are certain concessions made that would allow me to do so. That is something that I would be very interested in negotiating about. It would be very useful if I could take a contingent of my servants, visit me to a diplomatic house in another kingdom where I could study at their libraries to see what has changed in the world in the last 5,000 years. I have done much to update my own libraries from the people that I have treated personally with, but it would be easier for me to walk the halls of a proper library once again.
I can understand that. But you're right. The slavery is definitely a problem for most people outside of Girthdor. But I don't know. In all honesty, I am interested in finding a way that the Ash Elves may someday not be dependent on this. And if that was the focus of your research, and you feel that it might help to be elsewhere to do that, that might be a beneficial thing down the road.
I would only wish to make one small correction.
Mm-hmm.
I care about myself not having to fit anymore. Frankly, to be quite honest, the other Ash Elves can go die in a fire. I don't care.
All right.
Do
You appreciate your
fault other
candor?
Ash Elves for viewing you the same way?
Not at all.
Okay.
We are predators. That is what we are. We feed on the life force of others. There are many predators in the world. Even those among your people. And you know, I call you people. You are not cattle. Cattle are the serfs, are the slaves.
You are not helping your case.
I do not
Holy
care,
shit.
frankly. But it works like this. Even in your societies, you have those who take advantage of others. You feed on food, you kill animals to survive. You take advantage of others, you force them to work for you. There may be payment that you are giving them. There may be payments that you are giving them, but you are still forcing others to work for you. You are surviving on the backs of others. Your businesses operate on an entirely built in an entirely monetary system that work upon the idea of you prop up the rich. The rich then pay underneath them much less wages to make them rich, to then make them even more rich, and so on and so forth. It is a very, very vicious cycle. One that I personally find logical. Those who are better off should rule the lead. I simply do not like myself about it.
I'm taking a step outside. I can't listen.
Go ahead. I guess I'm curious as to what your it sounds like right now we already have your vote.
Yes.
All right. So at this point, do we have anything else that you would like to discuss while we're here?
I would like the opportunity to, at the very least, if it cannot be added to the compact, and just some things as I were on my own, I would like, at the very least, some sort of information sharing services to be added so that I can, at the very least, trade my tomes of information for information tomes that are other way.
Interlibrary loan.
Yes. As you
Okay.
can see, she gestures around to all the books on the shelves, and by this point, you kind of like walk out into the hallway. You're like, I don't want any part of this shit. She gestures around to the books in the hall. She says, every single tome that you see on these walls is something that I have written. Every one of these novels, every one of these magical tomes, every one of these books on theory, I have written over the course of 5,000 years. Do you know what it was like when we first transferred?
No.
I will tell you. I was sent from a place called Clearbrook.
We are familiar with Clearbrook.
I was sent from Clearbrook to fight on behalf of the gods of light.
Mm-hmm.
A great threat, which I have learned is a cyclical event, occurred. And when it did, we were all too happy to go help our allies.
Mm-hmm.
We fought, and many of us died. I, personally, took a spear through the stomach. I died screaming upon the ground. Then, I saw the other side. I went to the Hall of Judgment. Before I could be judged, fully, I was in the process.
Like literally, you're going to hell, and then again.
Oh no, not
He was
quite.
fighting on the side of light.
Not quite. Let me explain what happens when. Well, you're not in the room. Shit.
Yeah.
You can explain
Sorry,
it to me.
I'm just interjecting.
He's listening from the hallway,
So-
pacing.
Yeah, I'm sitting out there arguing like this motherfucker.
Because there will be something happening with you in just a second. Basically, the easiest way to put it is: when you die, from everything that I have read and learned, I experienced exactly what happened. I was placed in a place with a large angelic being. It had multiple wings. From my understanding, I'm one of the few who has clear memory of what happened. When this creature came before me, it touched me upon the forehead. And when it did, everything that I had ever been or had ever done was laid bare. It was interesting. I was taken out of my body, and I got to witness my entire life from an objective standpoint. All lies removed. I was
think
asked.
that sort of explains your current worldview.
I was asked at the end whether I was a good or a bad person. Before I could answer, I was pulled back, and I woke up upon the ground, covered in my own blood and vomit and internal juices. I did not know what happened, and I was trying to find out. Many of my fellows who had died upon the fields were waking up too. Some of us were even selected off the fields and had the white claws placed upon us. We knew that we had all died. And then do you know what happened? We went to our leaders, our homes, our families. And many of us were killed on the spot.
Mhm.
We were run out, hounded, chased, until we fed to a place that no one else wanted to go. So, I may be callous, but honestly, I'm not that bitter. And let me explain why. Because it makes sense. A life form was brought into the world to feed upon them. I was a threat. They wish to eliminate the threat.
Mhm.
I think that makes perfect logical sense. I wish to make certain that no one can threaten me like that again. Do I know what happens when I die again? I do not.
How would you have answered the question, are you a good person or a bad person, if you'd had the opportunity to answer it?
Everyone has to have their secrets. I will keep mine.
Understood.
Meanwhile, Jack, you're kind of out in the hallway. And what are you doing? Because you're kind of alone in this hallway. And you do note that when you got up to leave, like, she did not react at all.
Mhm.
She just, you got up to leave, she didn't break her stride or anything. She seemed completely non-bothered.
Okay.
You are standing out alone in the hallway. Do you want to go anywhere? Do you just want to stand outside there? What do you want to do?
I mean, I guess I would look around and see what I can observe in the immediate vicinity.
Okay. This place is very utilitarian. There are like those small, not cabinets, they're like those little desk table things against the walls that have like the one drawer,
Like a little
and people
secretary.
put like, yeah, and people put like, potted plants and stuff on them. She does have those. Several of them are at various intervals on this very long hallway. Each one features a small seashell set in a like, it's very artistic actually. It's like a shaft that looks almost like a living tree that has grown, and a seashell on the top, but the branches have grown around the seashell, and the seashell glows with an incandescent light. Give me an Arcana check. I know that's not your thing, but
Yeah.
you can have advantage.
Actually,
on
it
this.
is my thing.
You can also have advantage on this because you should. I think you have access to the spell.
17.
Okay. It's continual flame spells. That's all it is. Second level spell. continual flame cast upon the seashells. You're not really sure how they've grown into it, but this might be naturally grown. Like they may have simply taken a plant and suspended it until it eventually grew around it. It's pretty ingenious in terms of whoever spent the time to do this. This took a lot of time. This is not something that someone did over the course of a weekend.
Mm-hmm.
This is something that someone had to spend years doing. Each one is and the reason you come to this conclusion is because when you look at them, each one of them is individually unique. Given the fact that when you do check them out closer, you can tell that they are alive. These are plants that have grown around a seashell, basically, and then been enchanted. It's fairly ingenious.
Do I get the hint that these seashells originated from that village we went to?
Yeah, I mean they look like they could. Some of them could have. They look like they've definitely come from a coast. They could be from any coast. From you're looking at the seashells. There's nothing special about the shells themselves. They could have come from any beach, but it's very likely they came from the coast. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I don't know what I do. I'm just out there fuming.
That's okay. Something actually happens to you.
Casual die.
What?
Casual die.
Give me a wisdom save.
Wisdom save. 18.
Okay.
Let's go.
At first, a flood of it's almost like a psychic flood is hitting you, like full force. In a way, the pain is incredibly intense. But you manage to you realize when it first comes in because of the wisdom save you made, you realize as it comes in that it's not an attack. It's like someone is trying or something is trying to download something into you somehow. And then suddenly you find yourself no longer in the hall. You are in that space in the swamp that you were at the other day in your dream. The face constructed of the vines and the branches looms before you. This time it's changed its perspective somewhat. Like, this is huge. Imagine you're where you're at right now and you're looking up. Imagine a face roughly the size of the ceiling.
Okay.
And bear with me if you have problems hearing this, because I practiced it, and I don't know how well it's going to translate. We sensed that you were ready. We sensed that you were prepared. We sensed that we could speak to you without the others. This is our first time speaking your language.
Doing pretty well.
It has taken much. We have broken the minds of others. Mortals are strange beings who exist in a state of order, of time, forward and backward. These concepts are alien to us. We were what was here by your reckoning before here. We are what will be here by your reckoning after here ceases to be here.
So why are you reaching out to me? What did
Because you have been marked already. And those who are marked draw attention.
marked by what?
The one that imposed order upon that which there is no order.
Okay. I would not expect swamp gods to want order, but
We do not. Order was imposed
It is not the natural state, as you would perceive it. But then, by the nature, there is no natural state. There is simply being.
So, what can I do for you?
What has come has dire consequences. For centuries,
What has come?
millennia, I believe is the term. Hundreds of thousands of your years. It threatens this place.
What does?
It. We know not what it is. We feel it scratching, clawing at this place that was once ours. At one time, by reckoning, we would have fought against this. But mortals and immortals have slowly, carefully stripped our influence from this world. This world that is built upon the body of a goddess.
Is there a way to increase your influence again? Because I can't remember her name, but the matron doesn't speak your words truthfully.
There are many who take words, and words that they hear, and make them other words that they did not hear.
Her name's Deus, right?
We do not speak. Any who claims to have heard our voice, with you being the full exception in over 35,000 of your years, have heard our voice. Even now it pains me to speak and communicate in such an orderly way. It is difficult to put one sound in front of another to create a word that another can understand, as opposed to simply being. But it has become necessary. We dislike it.
So what do you need me to do now? I know you don't know what it is, but there's a reason you're speaking to me.
You need to understand the past and the future as you perceive it. Within this battle mire, as you call it, there is a root that is grown from our blood. Your people have a name for it. When taken, it gives visions, feelings.
We talking about
of
dream root?
euphoria. I believe that is the word. We know not or care not what people call it.
It's really funny because before we started this, like before I left the room, I was considering asking about the decriminalization of dream root.
Those who partake of the dream root can be granted dreams and visions. The point is to spread the mind, allow the mind to experience as things are meant to be experienced. In path, without path. Many years ago, by your reckoning, our power was usurped by a goddess. Many years past that, our power was once again usurped by a goddess. They found something within us, and that something has bled throughout your world. We enjoyed that and so stayed silent. But you must understand the nature of what is here, the nature of what is coming. You must understand. Throughout this world, there are places. The Fellmire is one of them. It is a place where the water is not quite water, where the land is not quite land, where death and life exist simultaneously. From death brings life, from life brings death. When some death lives on life, Rot brings truth. Life brings pain. These are all part of what it is to be. In the film, you must dream. You must take your friends, I believe that is the term, and dream. You must learn what you need to know.
So who's that guy that sells Dream Root? We know somebody.
Guess you need to hit the dream room.
Yeah, we
You
need a
have-
plug.
You have served us and our desires and needs without knowing. We begrudgingly accept the need for such order.
Okay, so it sounds like we need to take Dream Root together, collectively.
I would assume one marked by the gods would have figured that out.
I just want to clarify. I'm just putting it out there.
However, we respect that you ask rather than assume, because assumption is a logical path, and logic has no place in being.
Logic has no place in being.
The only thing that has place in being is being.
Okay. Well, good talk.
Please do not make it so that this one's
Oh, I don't
those who have died
dismiss
from
the
us
fact
trying
that-
to speak with you
I understand. I understand.
was wasted.
It wasn't wasted.
Humility. Perhaps a little humility.
It will help you protect this place.
Okay. Cool.
Because if it comes, this place will not have existed and will never exist.
So you said it. Like,
It.
clearly there is a thing, so you kind of have an idea of what it is.
We do not have the words for what it is. It
Is it Pennywise?
is a force
No.
Yeah.
from elsewhere. The threat that you face is a threat from a series of order.
Okay.
What you face before you is not that which, by your reckoning, existed before it.
Okay.
It is as though to make you understand. One person directs another. That other moves forward. That other's plans threaten others. But that other's plans, unbeknownst to itself, are serving it.
Give me an insight check. I don't know how many people are getting, but you should have a chance to figure it out. Like,
All of us, or just
no, y'all aren't
we
hearing.
aren't hearing any of
Y'all
this, right?
get none of this.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is like a
10.
big face in the
So you should be
sky.
taking notes,
It's a
right?
big face in the sky made of branches and twigs.
Oh, okay, cool.
10.
I have so many
10.
questions.
Do you want to use your heroic
Or
inspiration?
8, 13.
Do you want to use your heroic inspiration?
Yes.
Sure, why not?
uh,
It's gonna be worse. Yep, it's worse.
what was worse? How worse is worse?
So it's 8. Otherwise, so 13 or 8.
But you can still take either one or not.
You take the higher. Okay, so 13. It's a little weird, and part of what's going on is you're speaking to something that, from the way it's talking, doesn't understand the order of operations properly, or at least in the manner that you do. What it said was one thing, something that came before, created something. That something is the threat before you. The threat before you is doing something to serve the thing that came before the threat that came before the threat. So the easiest
I
way
need
to you think you
Can
got
I
it?
use a recorder?
The easiest way to
Get
put
the
it
stream.
is, so
Sorry, I'm not note taker.
what you're
Yeah.
thinking is there is something that this creature refers to as it.
Mm-hmm.
It created something else. That something else is what you face now.
Okay, so it is not the thing we face. It's the thing that created the thing we face.
It's 3 times removed. So the threat.
Where's it fall?
Right, we're gonna.
It is so. You
For
know
the
what?
purposes of my notes,
You know, I
I'm
have
gonna
a-
call
I'm
this
being
something
white.
else X.
I have a real simple way for this. Can
Pennywise.
someone go and hand me one of the dry erase markers?
Drawing a family tree of it.
Yeah, right.
It's gonna be great. We're gonna ask you to describe all this
I'm
later. You
thinking
know
we
that,
need to
right?
kill the ash elf.
Oh no!
That's what
If I can describe this later, y'all are shit out of luck.
I was
Okay.
okay. Poisoning them.
I'm
yeah.
thinking the ash elves are serving it.
I've got.
Because that's what we're currently facing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't
Actually,
know.
let
Remember,
me,
this is a side quest.
There should be.
I feel
a-
like
no,
the
no,
gods are
not
talking
this
about
one.
the big
There
quest,
should be.
Maybe.
but I'm not
Oh,
allowed
this'll
to
work
say
fine.
that now.
So
You don't know. You
Yeah,
don't
I don't want to affect.
here we
his-
go. We have it at the top.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Then we have the thing it created.
Yep.
We're gonna call that the thing.
Okay.
So it begat the thing.
Mm-hmm.
The thing created that which you face now.
Okay. Oh. Now I'm thinking, is that which I face now? So would that be the Ash Elves?
Like, that's what we're facing
I mean,
now.
Or is it like
I
the-
think it's the big. Are we allowed to talk now?
Yeah, y'all
It's
can
metagame.
discuss.
I mean, I feel like it's the big thing. I mean, this is a. I mean, in
Or is
essence,
it the
this is a
Harbinger's
side
Nest?
quest, y'all. I mean, I think this is getting back to the
You're
Force
not
Game
sure.
5. Would be my guess.
Well,
Right.
they don't know what created the Ash Elves.
The four. Yes, we do. The bad god, whose name I forgot. I'm sorry.
No, there's no clear indication of
String.
what caused the ash elves to exist.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
The ash elves rose during the last age of Ascelia.
Mm-hmm.
There was a massive war against a death knight, a really big bad dark lord.
Mm-hmm.
When the dark lord died,
Mm-hmm.
it exploded.
Mm-hmm.
Elves of high elves specifically are naturally magically inclined. That's how come they have innate magic.
Mm-hmm.
They interact with basically the mana in the world. That's their thing. Somehow, when that thing died, the energy that animated it and its army permeated the Ash Elves and reanimated their bodies. That's how Ash Elves came to be.
By the explosion of the Death Knight.
The explosion of the Death Knight, the energy release basically invaded their bodies because they were freshly dead and were still in that twilight. Okay, now the last part of this is that thing which you face
Mm-hmm.
now is serving it. You don't know what it is.
What happened
You-
to the thing?
Don't know what the thing is. But you know that which you face
That's
now.
apparent.
Now, that which you face now is up to interpretation. I will go ahead and say, yes, you are correct. That which you face now is the whole thing going on
It's
with the
the big-
invasion of the world.
Yeah.
What this is saying is there's something above that, and then there's something above that. So what you face now is not it.
But it's serving.
Mm-hmm.
Now does it make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like in
The
the
tweets.
in the
please.
big thing.
whiteboard
In our
to
heart,
the side.
like on our main story, our 5 seeking that you gave us, our quest
Should
tracker.
take a picture of it.
I wrote it down.
It'll be
I
on the
wrote it
stream.
down.
Okay.
True. The 5 seeking for our main story. Wait for Melikor to translate the codex. Seek the elemental sages and awaken their powers, right? Open the gateway to the heart of the labyrinth. Recover the Aegis from the divine armory and defeat that which awaits. So I think that that's one of these. Maybe it's the thing we face now. But we've also got those dragons coming back. But they're also a side quest, I think, in the grand scheme of things, just enough to give us power, right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we could just run
So
with my misunderstanding of what they are and be
Yeah.
like, yeah, it's the Ash Elves.
I mean, you're the one interpreting it. so
I'm personally.
you can
the-
Because these
interpret however you want to
cataclysms
see
are
it.
cyclical.
Uh-huh.
So in the last one, I'm assuming it is in every single one of these cycles. It's the same it.
I think so. It would
So-
be like some ultimate
It
evil.
created something else, which would be the Death Knight, who then made the Ash Elves, which would make them the threat.
Yes. I don't
if we
know.
want to just really run with this misinterpretation.
That's fair because you, like you said, where is the thing? So
Yeah.
maybe the thing
Well,
is.
mean, that
also
would be what you're thinking. I just feel like
Also,
when
what
you-
about that thing that you saw in the vision? Swamp.
Yeah,
dragon?
That's the
the-
other dragon.
Right.
Is that what you're
Mimic
talking
the
about?
Black.
Yeah.
Mimic
I
the
think
Black.
it's
all of
part
them?
of it. For sure.
Part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you lose me again.
What? Just using the word it.
It's just confusing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is confusing. But yeah.
Cool.
I don't know. Stephen King.
I mean, I feel like we'd,
Yeah,
go,
right.
we'd
So-
all
so
be
you
talking
don't wanna
about it tonight.
abandon the
No, I feel like we shouldn't be
negotiations,
talking about it too much
And
now,
us
because,
three, we kind of want to knock out the Ash Elves, take them out.
well,
and-
we made a
Free
promise
the
to the King
swamp.
of Parn to do
Yeah.
this. At least I did. So I have to maintain what I came here to do, which is to try to broker a peace treaty of some type.
How is Iestyn feeling about this?
I mean, I feel like we got to put forward like a good faith effort on this and then figure it out.
You're okay with
No.
what's
Oh,
her name
heck
calling
no.
them cattle and stuff?
No, but I'm like also
Is
like,
that how they viewed your people in the village?
yeah, I'm trying to figure out what the like why the gods haven't done something about the Ash Elves yet is the thing I'm trying to figure out as a character. Like,
Yeah.
And at
Yeah,
some
that's
point,
a
I feel like
good
I'm gonna get a
question.
chance to talk to Zaphos, and I'm gonna ask that question. It's like, why?
Yeah.
But
I don't know. It's always cryptic with the god stuff. I'm trying to make them be more straightforward.
I know,
Can you just give me, like, throw me a bone here?
and it's always like, oh,
I
the
just
gods
feel like
can't
the
get
old ones are an
involved.
important thread to the big story, more so than, you know, we're learning how to face bigger foes.
Everything okay, Henry?
Apparently,
What's missing?
one of the things I had over here was a small container
Hold on.
that had markers for my whiteboards.
They're there. Hold on.
Hold on, no, they're still there. Oh, they were. Somebody erased them. So they weren't in this?
Are you guys ready to use some spells? I'm ready to battle some
Bought
creatures.
anything else.
So I have to spell magic now.
Ooh,
Keep that
Oh, you have to spell magic?
Yeah.
Perfect. I got remove curse. So I
so
was thinking about getting that one too. So I won't get that one if you have it.
I got anger issues and really
And then I got Revivify, but that requires 300 diamond worth 300 GP or more.
and Revivify is one that works like
A minute.
within
When
a
I
minute.
put all that
okay.
stuff away, I was trying to.
Yeah, I was hoping
Make
it would
it all
last
fit.
like for a year or whatever, but I'm guessing that's like true revive or whatever.
Yeah, that's in revival or
So you just, if you die, you revive yourself or what?
No, Revivify I can revive anybody. So like the reason I grabbed that is if we take the NPCs with us, we can resurrect them.
Then we have
But
to
it
decide if an
takes
NPC is worth
300
300
gold.
gold.
Yeah.
To save them?
Well, I
how,
think
how much do we have in our bank? What's our
Hold on.
how's the
I
financial
think Henry
situation
said
looking
once
like?
we
in
get
my
to
world?
level 3 on those guys, they will we can resurrect them normally. Like they'll have
Yeah.
a soul.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Like the orcs and
Yeah. And
Who
the
else do we
paladin,
have?
I think we have.
Oh.
The paladin ash elf. which
The,
I
was
don't
that
know
the
if
guy
we're
who was
gonna
like
find
battling
Grimlock
by
now.
the beach?
What?
The guy who was battling by
Yeah.
the beach. What's his name again? The guy who's he's
Uh,
good, right?
I
'Cause
have-
he's trying
no,
to
he is
free
good.
He is going to die though.
No.
Yes, we can't heal him.
He
No,
wants
Well, but
to
he's
die.
been living
to
like this
die.
for
He wants
hundreds
to
of
die.
years.
I was gonna mercy kill him. He kept saying he wanted to die.
Block kill him.
But he says he can't.
That's cool.
He
keeps
says
freeing-
Block
he,
kiln.
keeps
he
freeing the
says he
servants.
can't willingly.
He believes the Death Knight still exists within people.
He says he
Ooh,
can't
that's
The
willingly.
Death Knight was not living.
Because the Death Knight is what created the Ash. So
For the explosion of the Death.
now I feel bad not being a good note taker. I don't think I was there for that
It's okay.
session.
You
when-
can always
You
ask
might
mom for
notice.
pictures.
Well,
of her
maybe.
notes.
I was clearly just listening to this, trying to like absorb it. I wasn't writing down. But now I have a diagram.
I feel like I take good notes sometimes, and sometimes I just write words
Hey, Henry,
down.
can I run to the restroom or read?
Yeah, let's take a minute to run to the restroom. While I sort this out.
Get some
I now know what has happened.
And I later come back and there's just random words, and I'm like, that word meant something.
It's not missing.
I don't
Or
remember
names, and I'll be like, I've got this name in my notebook. I don't know.
my markers here at some point, possibly during the whole tournament or whatever. Someone took these and used the tops on permanent marker.
Oh,
No, those were
So-
all together.
Yeah, now someone took the tops because now when I erase with the tops, these are leaving streaks of blue,
Yeah.
and it looks like someone used. It looks like one of the residue I'm getting off of it looks like liquid chalk. Yeah. Yeah, definitely liquid chalk, and you can see it on this one too.
Are we still streaming?
Yeah, it's fine. I'm not gonna worry about it. Yeah, go ahead and send us to ads.
Hey, I'm Tony Cade of Challenges Games and Comics, and you need to be watching Blurography. Hi, I'm Tony Cade, and I'm the owner of Challenges Games and Comics.
We runners have all the stories.
Peggy 12.
For generations, the Dragon Lords ruled over Tarkir, crushing the once great clans under Talon and Fang. But now, the winds have changed, and a new age approaches. Together, the 5 clans sought to take back the skies by harnessing the power of the spirit dragons. But it was a power they could not fully comprehend. The skies darken with a new threat to Tarkir. take the combined might of the 5 clans to face what's coming. Sultai, Mordu, Abzan, Temur, Jeskai. Let those who summon the storm be the ones to break it.
Some think there's nothing beyond what is known. But I came from nothing. I took the opportunity to forge my own destiny. I will make the stars tell me their secrets and bring these planets to their knees when I know everything. All the power in creation will be within my grasp.
Hey, I'm Tony Cade. I'm the owner of Challenges Games and Comics and the publisher of the Fox Chronicles. And so I created a new character called Autumn Fox. Well, it's a continuation of the story. In the first issue, we do like most people did. We basically introduce the character, we give you an origin, we introduce you to her family members, her friends, people that are going to be important to the story going forward. And so we're developing a world and characters that you can care about. And in the second issue, we deal more with her actually dealing with the issue of trafficking. Now we've actually got the second issue, which is basically in the can, ready to go. So all I need you guys' help is to help me get the books finished to the printers, to finish paying the creative team, and to get them in your hands. I'm Tony K, the Challenges Games and Comics, and you need to be watching Blurography. Hi, I'm Tony Cade, and I'm the owner of Challenges Games and Comics.
We runners have all the stories.
Peggy 12.
For generations, the Dragon Lords ruled over Tarkir, crushing the once great clans under Talon and Fang. But now, the winds have changed, and a new age approaches. Together, the 5 clans sought to take back the skies by harnessing the power of the spirit of dragons. But it was a power they could not fully comprehend. The skies darken with a new threat to Tarkir. It will take the combined might of the 5 clans to face what's coming. Sultai, Mardu, Abzan, Timur, Jeskai. Let those who summon the storm be the ones to break it.
Some think there's nothing beyond what is known. But I came from nothing. I took the opportunity to forge my own destiny. I will make the stars tell me their secrets and bring these planets to their knees when I know everything. All the power in creation will be within my grasp.
Hey, I'm Tony Cade. I'm the owner of Challenges Games and Comics and the publisher of the Fox Chronicles. And so I created a new character called Autumn Fox. Well, it's a continuation of the story. In the first issue, we do like most people did. We basically introduce the character, we give you an origin, we introduce you to her family members, her friends, people that are going to be important to the story going forward. And so we're developing a world and characters that you can care about. And in the second issue, we deal more with her actually dealing with the issue of trafficking. Now we've actually got the second issue, which is basically in the can, ready to go. So all I need you guys' help is to help me get the books finished to the printers, to finish paying the creative team, and to get them in your hands. Hey, I'm Tony Cade of Challenges Games and Comics, and you need to be watching Blurography. Hi, I'm Tony Cade, and I'm the owner of Challenges Games and Comics.
Runners have all the stories.
Peggy 12.
For generations, the Dragon Lords ruled over Tarkir, crushing the once great clans under Talon and Fang. But now, the winds have changed, and a new age approaches. harnessing the power of the spirit dragons. But it was a power they could not fully comprehend. The skies.
And we're back after that snafu of trying to find a eraser for my markers, and we took a moment to use bathroom Vicky. But we are back. So your vision has ended. You find yourself back in the hallway. You do feel a little bit of wetness coming out of your nose. And when you wipe it, there's a little bit of blood. But you feel fine otherwise. Because you succeeded on that, we'll say.
Would that ever happen? Would that have ever happened before?
Nothing like that has ever happened before.
Okay.
That you know of. It's possible it could have happened. Like he did mention the last time they tried to talk to anyone was like 35,000 years ago. And he did mention in trying to get ready to talk to you, they accidentally killed a few people.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, they're trying their best.
My head may blow up one day. That's cool.
Oh, I think it would have already happened. I think it would have happened during the communication. Right?
Yeah,
Not
I mean,
after.
you would have, if you had failed that save, you would have actually suffered a stroke.
Sweet.
It would have been a minor stroke, but
The wisdom
you would have taken a ton of psychic damage.
Gotcha.
Join the club.
Yeah, right.
I feel like
Right.
y'all are in
So-
two very different clubs.
So would we have noticed that he left the room?
Yeah, I mean, he kind of got up and
All
said, "I'm done with this," and walked out.
All right. So while we're looking around, I'm gonna use message and just shoot a message to Jack and be like, "Hey," in your head, so you'll hear a little voice.
Oh no, you didn't hear shit. All this is going on at the same time, as in, you send a message, you don't get it.
No, but I mean now, like, just a few minutes late. Like time has passed and he's still not back, right? He's in the hallway.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Like, yeah, it's like kind of after
near
the
end,
vision's
after
over.
you come back, yeah.
Yeah, so he's not back in the room, but he's done having his vision, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just
Don't message. Wait, don't you actually see them?
no. I have to just know him, and I have to. He can't be like through, but he just walked out through the door, right?
I thought.
So it says it has to be. It's right here. Your point towards a creature within range and whisper your message. It's 120 feet. The target and only the target hears the message and can reply. You cast the spell through solid objects if you're familiar with the target and know it's beyond the barrier.
Okay.
So magical silence, it says a foot of stone, metal, or wood, or a thin sheet of lead blocks the spell. So I'm just assuming because he's out in the hallway. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that he would hear me if he was.
Let me actually see if she would have. Let me check something because this place is
Spelled.
is protected from scrying, which is why they mentioned lead.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine. She did not. Yeah, that'll work. She did not coat the inside. The outside of the place has a layer of lead sheeting. The inside does not.
And I mean, I don't think anything's wrong. It's just that he walked out of the room. And
Yeah,
I'd
yeah.
be like, Jack, you okay?
I can respond.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got
Just-
like 25 words or something like
Yeah.
that.
This one doesn't have a limit,
There's no
but
word
it's
count on
within a
message.
that's like the missing one. This says just one round.
Does it
Sending
say-
is still 25 words. Message is no word count.
There's no word
Maybe
count on the
like
message.
120
It's just a
feet.
chat. It's just a
5 words. Jeez,
Yeah.
careful.
5
Yeah.
words?
No.
25
that's
words.
the other spell.
Yeah.
That's
Sending is 25 words.
Are you not listening to what she's saying?
It's just me going, Jack, you okay?
Yeah, but
Well, I'm just kind of tuning out because she's rambling on about cattle, right? You know.
Why are you entertaining anything that she says?
It's time to go. Just checking on you. But you're all right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll let our fearless DM continue to look up. But yeah, I don't think there's a count or a.
I just want to make
I
sure
struggle
that
with these vision things because
298.
like I could communicate that I had a vision, but it's like what?
I'm just only reacting to the
it's
fact that
only
you left the
120 feet
room.
as opposed to sending, which is like anywhere on the planet.
Right.
Okay, we're good.
So, yeah, I'm not reacting to the fact that you acted weird or you acted, just that you left the room, and I'm just wanting to make sure, frankly, that like Shantara, if she left the room, I'd be like, "Hey, you okay?
So
Or are you murdering everybody you can find?" a little mothering instinct is all this is. So
Yeah, you can reply. You have
I
no
already replied.
Okay. Yeah, she says, well, if that is all, it seems your friend is upset. Seems to be upset easily. So, you can fulfill to, I can summon one of my servants. They will escort you out. I trust you enough to know that you probably did not do anything in my manner while he was outside of supervision. I will trust you after I have the place checked. In any case, it was a good pleasure. You have my support. If you wish to make any changes or make any arguments, I will entertain them. As far as I know, the only thing that I want is the ability to share knowledge with others outside of the boundaries of this kingdom. Other than that, I could frankly not care. If you want to wipe us out, wipe us out. If you want to withhold money, you can withhold money. If you wish to tell us to fend for ourselves, that is fine too. I merely want to spread and trade information.
all right. We appreciate your time today.
You are most welcome. It is good to see people who are logical.
We try.
As we're walking out of the castle, I'm gonna open all the drawers that I have. Just open. I'm not looking at them. Just open them and like, knock down. Not like just knock down all the plants.
Okay.
Just so they know I don't respect.
You know you're doing this in front of a servant
I
that's
was
leading
gonna
you out,
say,
right?
Yeah,
Like,
I'm just opening them up. I'm not looking at them. I'm just.
all right.
Your cat,
The
right?
servant does not know how to respond to this
Like,
whatsoever.
knocking things over, right?
Yeah.
So the
I'm
servant
not
is
knocking them down to break them. I'm just putting them down.
just, like awkward. Like the servant's like walking out, looking back.
But you're
and-
breaking things?
No. I'm opening the drawers and I'm putting the plant things.
Gently
Yeah, I'm not like breaking them. I'm just kind of knocking them over so they fall on their side.
So you're being a cat.
I'm being ass.
All right. Yeah, the servant who leads you out kind of looks back as you're doing all of this and just kind of he tosses each one of you a look like
I'm gonna glare at him when he looks at me.
make intimidation.
Intimidation. Okay, you can roll on this one.
She doesn't have her own inspiration.
13. I'm not trying to intimidate her. I'm just glaring at him.
No, he kind of he's like, right, I'm not gonna question this. We're just gonna go. We're just gonna scary cat lady. I don't wanna.
Shantara. It's the mother look.
She's being rude. She's a rude lady.
I know, but that's not our job.
So Fourth is out there waiting with the carriage.
We didn't mention that Fourth called her an old lady.
She's like 5,000 years old.
All right.
Yeah, rush back to the room. Fourth called you old.
That's sending.
Way to throw the guide under the bus. Oh my god. All right. You're killing me. I can't believe we have 4 more people to talk to. Can we jam them all in one day?
We can do more than one a day.
We'll even skip lunch.
Well, I mean, game session, not
I know.
in-game day. So Fourth holds the door as you come back out, and as you walk over, you're like, so, how'd it go?
She's a bitch.
Well, I wouldn't use those words exactly. I did say she was blunt.
Correct. Yes. No, and you're correct.
We didn't say you
But
used
she
those
agrees
words.
with us
We
and
came to
it-
our own conclusions.
Yeah. She agrees with us, and that's what we needed. So she's not pleasant, and we don't have to be her friends.
I don't think she has those.
Yeah, I think you're probably right.
I'd be
She's got
terrified to be
children.
your friend.
It really wouldn't go well to be your kids. So, yeah.
Terrible.
All right. Okay. So is it night, evening? What time of day is it?
Well, I mean, this really didn't take that long.
Okay.
This whole thing took like maybe an hour and then like a half hour there. So you're looking at like a half hour back, and then you have the rest of the. It was about 2 when you set out for here, so half hour here, 2:30. Had the meeting with her, 3:30. Came back 4. After you get back, it's around 4 in the afternoon.
4th, is there any chance that we could meet with anyone else this afternoon, or not possible?
Well, that's up to the Lunarch to organize. I have you scheduled to meet with the Lunarch following your conversation, and then you he pulls out a small little clipboard thing and like flips it. You are free for the rest of the day.
Okay.
I do actually need to do something real quick, and I actually wanted this on camera. What was the last date you had recorded? I'm gonna try to synchronize dates because I want to make sure my dates are right before I make the calendar.
He probably writes down things more.
Well, I was trying to track the dates because there are dates that are specifically important to Zappos at one time.
Mhm.
We were at the beach.
According to my notes,
After we started keeping dates.
Oh yeah, it was like the days of the week and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
that's actually important to you. So
Good, that's Iestyn's job. Keeping track of the
Okay,
days of the
so-
week.
We need like to make a calendar.
Before we went to
I'm
the beach,
having one made.
was the resting day 7th of crop.
When was that?
Right? That was when we went to the beach. Was the resting day 7th of crop? I think. No.
Yeah. It was definitely resting day because it was It was resting day, so it was Sunday. And I know that you guys are still in flowering, I believe, season. By my
This should be like the 9th of crop.
I thought we
Yeah.
were in crop, right?
We're in crop.
yeah, you're in crop. You're
Flowering's
harvesting,
like
yeah,
the season.
Yeah, y'all are in crop.
Crop's
order
the
this.
month.
So this would be the 10th of crop.
10th of crop. Okay.
Which would be that would be since the days of the week when they start. You went resting day, Sunday, Monday. So this is Tuesday, the 10th of crop, or not Tuesday, excuse me, raising day, the 10th of crop.
Okay.
Because my calendar has not been. I'm because Ascelia, and this is for people at home too, because of how I built Ascelia. Ascelia is a 13-month year. Each month is exactly 28 days, because that's how it should logically be. What this means is it's a 364-day year. It is a 364-day year, but one of the things I did this for was when I make a calendar, which I plan to just do a Google Doc and print it out, I'm going to have it laminated. So then all I have to do is change the name of the month and move on. I just haven't had the chance to get it done yet. I've been sick. Anyway. So there we go with that.
All right, so we're back in the carriage and we're heading to
Mm-hmm.
the Lunar.
Yep.
I don't know about you all, but I'm getting a little tired of being in Girth's Door.
Yeah, I'm fucking down.
A little bit. Me too.
Just wanted to say that.
Yeah, I don't
I
know
mean,
where
I think
am.
I need
still
to hit the
just
tavern
naps.
tonight and I need a martini. Just saying.
Is there a chance that in the future Delena is sort of an unconventional ally? She only cares about herself. If the time came and Girthdor needed to be overthrown, she would probably help gladly.
I do think so. I mean, yeah.
Good point.
I mean, at this point, she's the least of our issues. We really just need 2 more votes. So,
Yeah.
and I mean, of those other 2 people, we have the one that was the former Lunarch, right? Lord Jacke,
Mm-hmm.
stepped down, capitulated out of duress, understood the situation, and stepped away. And we have
Trashir is the
also,
one that's the current Lunarch's friend. And that
Right.
should be a
so I mean, those 2 alone. I mean, we don't know much about Lady Seashow, and Lord Zarek is probably a hard
he's a
no.
no.
Yeah.
The question
So-
is just whether or not we end up fighting him in that meeting.
Yeah.
Just because of the way he's been described, it sounds like that one's going to be.
I feel like part
I
of me
don't think
thinks we
this is
just
gonna-
need to get 4. Can we just leave him to the end and not talk
not
to him
go
and
with
just
it.
get
Yeah,
out
I
of
don't
here?
think this is gonna end well.
No. No.
Make like a tree and get out of here.
All right. Yeah.
Okay.
I think after dealing with Ophelia bleeding out of her ears this morning, and Jaristune, and now this, yeah,
Big
I need a
Jack.
nap.
So it's 4 o'clock.
Yep.
And
It's too early to go
so
to bed.
is the team gonna go anywhere else together?
Well,
this
We gotta
evening?
meet with the Lunar.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
What time?
We'd go party with the
You're
orcs.
going. You're being brought
Maybe
back
they
to
would be
Lunar
fun
now.
for the
Right now.
night.
Hey,
Okay.
so one thing is how about we all take Dream Root together? Just a
It
Riding
has
back.
been a bad day.
Riding back. Let's just all do drugs together. Like.
What made you think of that?
So I have visions. I had a vision while I was out of the room with Delena, and it seems that the gods are reaching out to me, and they encouraged that we take Dream Root,
Group drug?
Yeah.
Group psychotic
Yeah.
drug?
like take a trip together.
And
I'll try anything once.
I feel like you've had Dream Root before, haven't you?
I think I have. I'll try anything twice.
Well,
What
I was
doesn't
good to
kill
me.
me?
What?
What doesn't kill me?
Yeah, right. Dream Root
So
can kill you.
who
For the
who
record.
was the
Oh, it
who
can.
was
But it
Yeah.
didn't yet. So
who
It is deadly, right?
Yeah, you can overdose on it.
Who talked to you? Do you know?
I can't remember the names of my gods. I'm assuming it's the main god though.
Yeah, that was the
The
father.
All-Father or whatever.
Yeah, that was the father.
So you trust the source.
Absolutely.
Have you taken Dream Root before?
That's
As
up
far
to
as I
you.
know.
No
It's up
judgment.
to you.
Yeah, I'll say yeah. I have.
I'm just curious to
Because
know.
we use it to have visions. And
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, yeah. It's part of your. It is very much part of your religion.
Yeah. It helps you see more clearly. In modern.
Sure it does.
Can't really sure, whatever.
Well, if we're gonna do this, we should be somewhere safe when we do it.
Yeah. Maybe we can. Who?
We're gonna get
Well, we
this.
know a dealer.
Who?
First of all, do we all think this is a good idea?
Yeah,
I'll try
Iestyn's the
anything.
only one I'm worried
I'm
about. Like,
You're more than welcome to take the Dream Root. I'm not sure I'm going to partake in it. I'm not going to turn you in or anything.
I think we need.
It's like I'm not gonna narc on you. But...
I think we all need to partake in it. From what?
I'm not worried about the law of this land and breaking
No.
any rules of here. I just want to be safe. So is there any contraindications of Dream Root?
The what?
Like contraindications like for a drug? Like what can it do?
What are the
It can
side
kill
effects?
you. You just got to take it in moderation.
Okay. Am I going to be vomiting uncontrollably
It's very
for the 3
addictive.
hours
It
afterwards?
is addictive.
Yeah, guess what? Is it? Does it make people sick?
Some people react differently. Any drug, like people react differently to it. Usually, people get like very sleepy, and they dream, and it feels really good. It's a feeling of euphoria, and you get really sleepy, and it's like
Opium.
yeah, it's opium. It's basically opium, or Vicodin.
What he said.
I mean, I'm clearly not against it. I've done worse.
What is the after effects? Like we have to go into negotiations with at least 2 other people tomorrow.
Yeah,
If we
it'll
do
be
this
fine.
tonight,
Yeah,
okay. We're not going to be like, sound
I don't
asleep
really
and
know, but I'm
non-functional for
saying it's
48
gonna be
hours.
fine. Just trying to
Great.
convince you.
Yeah.
I guess do I need to do persuasion
I was
check
gonna
or
say,
something?
there
on
might
that?
need to be a persuasion
Do you,
check
well,
there.
here's the thing. Do you actually think it'll be fine?
Yes.
Then you're not lying.
Okay.
I mean, you're talking. I mean, friends here, right?
Yeah. I mean, I've
And
taken
you
Dream
feel
Root
really
before.
strongly that we need to do this.
Just do the
And
dream
by the way,
We
the
wake up
father's
and-
the deity is Farchest.
Our chest.
Just do it for it.
But you feel really strongly we need to do this.
Farcast, I'm sorry. I mispronounced it.
Absolutely.
And we all
It
need to
seems
do
like
it.
something very pressing is at hand, and I would like more answers to whatever the hell I saw because it makes no sense.
Okay.
It talked about it, and there's something that is directly involved with us that we're interacting with that is part of that influence of it, which it is not a benevolent being. It's malicious.
I'm just picturing like Ophelia like using like I don't she doesn't have the spell, but like silent imaging up a whiteboard. Like,
Yeah. Oh yeah, the mage hand.
no, silent image like a whiteboard, and it just
Yeah.
hanging in
I
midair.
see. I see.
Gotcha.
That's it.
Taking notes for us. All right. Well, you're my friend. Do you think this is the way to go?
Alright, so I got 3 people on board. What about you?
Oh yeah, I'm in.
Okay, 4. Yes, and
If it's something you believe needs to be done, I'll do it with you.
Nice.
well, who's the dealer? I can't understand.
I don't know if that drug dealer made it into my notes, but I can
think
check.
that
can
was the
ask the
session I was
orcs.
gone.
The orcs probably know.
The orcs definitely have a source.
All right.
We
Well,
can ask the orcs.
Okay, let's go for the orcs. They're cool.
all right.
Maybe
So
they'll do it
first we
with
have to
us.
go back and talk to the
Hey,
Lunar, right? We're on the way to Lunar.
Oh yeah. Also, before we go to the orcs, I want to make a plan how we get it. You know, maybe I could use charm person to give it to us for free.
I'm sure if I ask, they'll give it to me.
For free?
Probably. I mean, I've done drugs with them before.
Oh,
They've
okay.
given me drugs for free
That's
before.
right. That's right. Okay, I bet. Cool. Perfect. That's what we'll do.
I mean, we're just
I
looking
just
for a
wanted-
dose each,
I
right? We're
just
not
was trying to use one
going into
myself.
sales here. So
I'll save it for real combat.
You guys got any of that?
the thing about charm person is when it wears off, if
The
the person
person-
finds out they're charmed, they can be mad at you
Yeah.
if they know they've been tricked. So you do have to be
And the orcs are our friends. So.
yes.
Okay.
So
Okay.
all right. Well, let's go talk to the Lunarch first.
Sure.
Okay. Right, the Lunarch is there as you get in there. You do see more people leaving. The Lunarch's keep. As Torres just kind of walks in like he owns the place at this point. He's just walking in, telling you to come with. He's like, I'm sure the Lunarch is already aware that you're here. So,
Right.
he walks you in, and before the Lunarch. Yes, welcome back, my friends. I have good news for you. I have spoken to our friend. I see a plastic. Wrong character. I have spoken to Lithium. I have resolved that situation.
Is she okay?
Yeah. What do you mean by resolves?
It's been taken care of.
Hopefully, I didn't get Lithil in trouble.
It was taken care of.
So you don't really want to talk about it like that?
It is internal politics.
Okay. Okay. Well, are you cool with me?
Did nothing wrong.
Cool. All right. I'm glad we have the mutual understanding.
Great.
Uh,
I could make a habit of doing rude. Sort of.
So what was the thing after the thing? Because I'm actually going to take notes. What was, it's
Do you want the
it's
diagram?
it, the thing, and then
It, the thing, and that which we face now.
that.
And that which we face now has the arrow going back to
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, we've completed our meeting with Lady Delena, and we feel it went well. Overall, she wants just the ability to have some sort of knowledge exchange, even if it's not in person. And I suspect that's something that we can work into the compact. So, so that's another vote.
Godzilla.
I did not think for a moment that Lady Delena would be a problem. She tends not to involve herself in anything. The only reason she is a counselor is because of her magical knowledge is sufficient enough to probably wipe out the entire thing.
So we're wondering if we could. Who are we meeting with tomorrow?
According to what I've just thought, you are meeting with Lord Zorak in the morning, and Vikun. Excuse me, Lord. You're meeting with Lord Zorak in the morning. Then in the evening, Lord Torshir.
Okay.
Then after that, you'll be meeting with Lady Sisho and Lord Dakai, and then finally Lord.
Who was
It's a
the
lot of
last one?
meetings.
Ashir's the
Yes.
harbor master.
Yeah.
The guy in charge of the harbors.
Mhm.
He's the young one that like was made by the elf that went crazy.
So many
Huh.
meetings.
I don't have him down, but he's not a counselor.
It's like real life, right?
You requested to see him.
Okay. All right.
Because the
Wow.
counselors
Could have
are
been an email.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got the other
Jervis,
ones.
Jervis,
Yeah.
Jelena,
I want to battle a
Zarak,
dragon.
I
of
mean,
course, the Lunar
last one
himself,
really
yeah.
could have been an email.
Trashir,
Yeah.
Sisha,
She was
And
like,
Decker
and
Kai.
Jacke.
Yeah.
all on board. That's all you had to
All
say.
right.
We didn't have to hear all your BS.
All right. So that's where we're at. So I guess the other two tomorrow morning. If are we coming here first tomorrow morning, or did you just want to give us any more information you think we need to know on Lord Zarak and Lord Jashir this afternoon?
I trust you to be able to do your own negotiation. Otherwise,
Okay.
you would not be chosen to do the negotiations, yes? But if you don't wish to come back here tomorrow morning, I can simply have force meet you at your camp or at the tavern, whichever you would prefer.
I think we can just go on and meet with both of them then. That's fine with us if that works for you.
Of course,
So-
I will have force pick you up in the morning.
All right. Perfect. Well, thank you very much.
Of course. Is there anywhere else you wish to go? I can send forth to escort you.
I think we're just going to go back to our lodgings. in
Of
the
course.
tavern.
Forth, take them back to their lodgings.
Thanks.
So what's your
Have a
problem
good
with Dream Root?
I have no problem with Dreamworld. It has great medicinal purposes. It is highly addictive, can be used to control people, and I'm not exactly a fan of
Didn't
it.
you outlaw it?
I did not out. I outlawed it for recreational use. It has great medicinal qualities that I fully endorse.
What can it treat?
Can treat depression. It can be used to treat pain, chronic pain. It can be used after surgery to allow a person to recover with less pain. It has many other uses. It can also be used in small quantities with dentistry.
I feel as though I'm hesitant to. Here goes. I feel as though I'm hesitant to allow the trade of something that I don't understand. And as much as this would not be my choice, because I'm not someone that partakes of drugs,
I am.
I am curious to message.
Such a square.
What a
Roll.
nerd.
Hey, no, I'm trying to get permission. And I am a square. Lawful good.
He also
Hello?
just explain the
I know.
uses of it. Just
Yep.
explain it to you. So what else is
As
there?
I'm trying to get it for
Sorry.
free.
Oh.
Oh, dense.
He actually starts to kind of giggle as you do this. Go ahead and give me a deception check.
New angle.
9.
Yeah, no. He
The try.
Normally I have a good one, but
he
no.
his natural was a 17.
Yeah.
He goes, there's no need to lie between us. Let me say this in a way. You are a special guest. It would be rude of me to say you cannot partake. I will admit I am not angry. A little bit disappointed. But
I think we're
For the
curious.
record, this is like
We're
absolute
understanding-
necessity is why we're doing this. It isn't
A little
Well,
disappointed.
isn't just for recreation.
are you gonna message to Jack?
oh my
Are
god.
you planning on telling him about your vision?
I don't know about telling him about my
Tony?
vision.
Trek.
Star
Sweater.
Trek sweater.
That's awesome.
Sorry,
Like-
we have the store owner, who's a good friend of ours, is walking around at a Star Trek party wearing a Starship Enterprise
Christmas sweater.
Christmas sweater.
Yeah.
All right, sorry, continuing on.
No. Message to Jack. Do you plan on telling him about your vision?
No, I think about just emphasizing that it's out of necessity more than.
Okay.
Look,
We all got really bad depression after doing all of this. We're all really beat up.
It literally reminds me of the Key and Peele skit that my friend just sent me, where it's like
Which one?
going in for weed, like, and he's like, "I have AIDS."
Yeah.
He's like, "No, literally, you have to just say you're depressed or something like that." Like,
Yeah.
okay.
I love Key and Peele.
He does have like a little smile on his face. He's like, you are not the first person to come into the kingdom and say, yes, I wish to talk about you. I legally, without a proper medical reason, cannot allow you to have it. However, I happen to know that certain members of your military camp with the large fangs, they have acquired a fairly large supply.
Okay.
I believe the term that my observer said was
Metric flex.
enough to enter into a highly lucrative form of business.
Okay. And I'll be honest with you, since we're being honest. I didn't want to take a chance on getting our orcs in trouble. So if you're okay with us going this route, we'll go this route.
I cannot, in good faith, condone this, but if you wish to do, I would say that was where I would start.
Excellent.
Can I get one too?
Well, could you provide a area that would be safe to
Oh.
trip?
No, you were told to go into the swamp.
Okay.
Oh, great.
Oh wow.
Well, I'll go to the orcs.
Well, technically, they're camped in the swamp, right?
Are you going to be trip sitting?
Not if I'm taking it with them.
Are you eating all his donuts?
It'll be fun, guys.
I really shouldn't eat these. They're total sugar.
Yeah.
Diabetes.
Had that thought.
Don't care.
I'll go to the orcs and
Okay. Sounds like a plan. I was just trying not to get him in trouble because they told him that they couldn't do anything. Like, he gave us a hard time, and I'm like, well,
I mean, we already knew they had it.
yeah.
Like, we've been new.
All right, let's do it.
All right, so you're going back to the camp?
We are. We're checking in with Sir Winthrop, Lord Winthrop, briefly. Just, you don't need to, I'm just going to let him know that we're okay.
Okay.
We're back, and we have 2 more meetings tomorrow.
While they do that, I'm gonna go to the orcs, and I'm gonna come
Okay.
in.
Goref and Daggett, as you walk in, are engaging in their own competition. Beer belching. Each one takes a drink from a long. They have a shared goblet that is. Each one takes a sip, and then they burp. There are 3 more orcs that you don't recognize. I mean, you've seen them around. You don't know who they are. There are 3 more orcs who are judging. Ish. So they've got pieces of parchment.
Mhm.
One of them, you're not really sure that's a number. Another one has drawn a smiley face on one side and a frowny face on the other. And the last one seems to actually be taking this seriously and has constantly crossed off different numbers. Unfortunately, you're not sure he knows how numbers work. Because one burp got like a 4, and another burp got 267,945. Yeah. But they see you come in, and Goref, little one.
I'm gonna come in. I'm gonna pat him on the back. I'm gonna drink some of the beer from the goblet, and I'm gonna belch.
All
Performance
right,
check.
let's see it.
Damn. It's a 4. I didn't belch good, but I'm still trying.
Oh,
I'll get it one day.
little one, not that. Yes.
Well, I do have a favor to ask.
Little sister, ask anything. Who you want us kill?
No kill. Not right now. Maybe one day.
The one with the frowny face, or the one with the smiley face that holds up the frowny face when you say no kill?
I know you have some what they call dream roots.
Ah!
I need enough for my team.
He looks around, like shifty-eyed all of a sudden. He pulls you in. Can they be trusted?
Yes,
They not narc.
they are not narc. Well, one of them I'm debating about, but he promised he wouldn't, so
If you friends of Little Orc, then in the deal. You must prove you not narc.
okay.
Oh boy.
He picks up this big. Now, I'm just gonna point out kind of how gross this is, just so you kind of get it. This is a large keg of dubious quality alcohol that 2 orcs and if you've ever seen an orc, they have very large. They drool. Have been drinking from, and there's backwash, and he offers it to you.
So,
I would take
so
it.
we're here now.
Okay.
We're here now.
He hands it to you. No. This is before that far. He then takes it and hands it to you.
I take it.
He hands it to you.
Yeah.
He hands it to you.
Yeah.
It's the most disgusting shit any of you have ever done.
Do we have
And
to do
then-
a con save?
No concept. We didn't drink enough for that. But then he just down the rest. You have drunk with orc. You are now orc family. Not as much family as little orc.
We fought
All right.
together.
I'm gonna belch.
But not little orc.
Okay.
I'm gonna belch.
Okay.
I'm going for it.
Performance check.
Nope. I'm not gonna look at this. I
guess
have
I'll
a
belch
goddamn
too.
+9 on performance. I rolled a 3.
No.
So 9, 10, 11, 12.
Performance.
Not bad. Not good.
Not good.
Not bad.
Not good. I tried.
Okay.
I'm gonna try too.
All right.
14.
Barely better than mine. Can't believe it.
17.
+9. There you go.
6.
You know what? You got it.
Yeah.
You take one back. You let out a reverberating belch. Like that bounces off the walls of the tent. He's suppressed. He not. He not
all
as good
go,
as little orc.
Yo.
All right.
That's the show.
He also, he says, "You wait outside camp. Also, you want tattoo?
Sure.
All right.
Hell yeah.
You come back after fun, and we get tattoo."
Awesome.
All right.
Okay, so you don't want to know their alignments. Yeah, you do. They're chaotic neutral. Okay, so if you go wait, if you want to walk out, is there anything else you want to do in camp before you go and get high?
I don't think so.
How
I
much
do
time
have a
do we
little bit
have
of a
before
question.
we
Can we ask for
That's
a
up to you.
contingent of guards? Because we're going to have to do this out in
Oh
the
yeah,
middle of the
I'm gonna
swamp.
ask
Well,
if they'll.
I
Like,
was wondering if I
guard
could
us.
use Liam's tiny hut. Can we go in the hut and do the vision?
Hot box
That
hunt.
you don't know. You don't know how that would work. You were told to do it in the swamp. You're not sure if being in an extra dimensional space will fuck with that or not. Oh, sorry, screw that.
I feel like it would take us out of the swamp being in the hut.
Technically.
Yeah. Okay. Just a thought.
I'm gonna ask the orcs if they'll. Will you come with us and make sure
Keep
no
us safe.
one does anything, and I give you permission to kill anything that tries to fuck with us?
So let Gorf make sure understand. You want Gorf give you drug. Go with you. You take drug. Gorf no take drug.
Or take a little drug, just enough that he can still be conscious.
And watch us. That's
And
the whole
watch us.
point.
So one time.
I make it up to Gorf, and I'm gonna give him 10 gold.
Just one time.
If it was anyone other than Little Orc, Gorf would eat. But Gorf agree. Gorf make sure you not drowned.
I
No
appreciate-
zombies. No. Yeah. Hopefully this isn't how we get our orcs
So is
killed.
it just the two orcs coming with us or anybody else?
Is it just Gorf and Daggett?
Yeah, I mean, you're going off to do something very illegal.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like, can we talk to Winthrop about this?
Hey Nate, can you fetch me the last Canada driver there?
I feel like he'd
the
be
last-
like a hard no.
Sure. Thank you.
Lord Winthrop?
Oh, but he's not in charge. I hate to say it, but right?
No, you're
I'm in
in
charge.
He runs the army, but like you're his boss.
You the boss.
Do
You
you
know,
wanna
we
bring
have
more
this
people
mission,
on?
this divine.
we're
No,
good
I
with
think
the
I
orcs.
trust-
I think
I-
I trust.
I mean, this could go
I at
badly.
least trust the orcs.
Yeah. We
I
all just
mean-
start freaking out.
But why not bring the other guards? Oh, you think Winthrop would care what we're doing?
I think he might care what we're doing. Yeah. I mean, this is part of another mission, really. I mean, it's something else, but I don't know. I feel like we have discretion. I will bow. I mean, if you all feel like we need more people there, what are you thinking?
Two's probably fine. I mean,
Cool.
Works it is.
Gorf and Daggett show up at the edge of camp. You're already there because they waited for you. They had to go get the stuff. First thing you notice is nothing is more conspicuous than two gigantic orcs trying to be inconspicuous.
Fair.
Like they are quite obviously up to something. This is because their charisma is an 8 and they don't have proficiency in deception.
I mean, we can tell them that we're going off to do something, and Gorth and Daggett are assisting us.
But the thing is, you are the heads of the camp, so no one cares.
Yeah.
Like it's you see the president walking across the lane, you don't say shit. I mean, I'd have some choice things to say if I saw the president, but you know, they wouldn't be good things. I mean, what? Continuing. The rest of the they kind of walk up, and they're wearing these really almost comically oversized black cloaks, which is why they're so like conspicuous. The funniest part of their conspicuousness is they're wearing human masks.
Nice.
Made out of paper.
What?
Badly. So there's like a paper human mask in the hood.
Yeah, no, I get it. I just
Yeah. If you want a frame of reference, whenever Gorf and Daggett are on the screen and not in the middle of a combat, does anyone here remember the old TV show Power Rangers? The Bulk and Skull theme song? That's kind of what you're getting. Anyway, so yeah, they walk over, he opens up his cloak, and I mean, he brought you drugs! A lot of drugs! Like a bag of drugs.
We don't need a bag.
And then he hides it. Where we go?
To the swamp. I guess to the swamp?
yeah, just anywhere. Like I'm
Find us
assuming
a
we
spot.
could just right here. Yeah.
Okay. So we're
Or,
out
like,
of view.
wherever
Well, because
it's-
remember, the camp isn't in the swamp. You left the swamp, you got into Gorster's area. You have
I
to go
thought-
back into the swamp.
I thought it was in the swamp. Okay.
It's on the edges of the swamp.
Yeah, it's on the edge of the swamp.
Well, yeah, we just need to go to the swamp.
So barely into the swamp.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give me a survival check. Find a place that you think would
Is
be
this
safe
an
to...
advantage?
A group check or just
this
him?
would be whoever, the highest person who wants to do it.
Him.
You know the swamp, so yeah, you have advantage.
Hey, Henry, can I have some? Thanks.
He's mad at me for taking a fight of his.
What's Aislinn?
15.
That's fine. That's not bad.
Well, yeah, I rolled a 9, but I have plus.
Advantage lets you roll 2 dice and take the higher result. Okay. So, you find a place that's kind of secluded. You don't think anything's going to come. It's got a wide area, so like whoever's watching can see, like, you know, you've picked a good spot, a spot where there's nothing like, there's no like big hills where something can suddenly come over. There's nothing blocking field of vision. It's fairly secure. This is basically what you rolled is to find a campsite, effectively. They're like, now, even though y'all are in the middle of nowhere, now speaking conspiratorially. So, aside from Little Orc, you ever do dream work?
No.
no.
Yes.
Okay. You know. How dream roots taken? He says he opens up the bag. 2 finger. Place in root. Get powder. Place on. He kind of pulls back his because they've got like the big teeth, you know, and he goes like, on gums. Rest under tongue. Then let dissolve. And then get fun.
Get fun.
If orc have rule. One rule. No sex. No orc sexy.
or very sexy when someone under dream root would be not good to sleep with someone when someone on dream root not know what doing.
I don't think we were
Understood.
planning on that. So
You never know what you do on dream root. One time took dream root, wound up naked in laundry room. This was out of character. Gorov no do laundry.
All right.
Ruined good pair of pants. Not understand dirt hold pants together well.
I am going to play.
let's take the dream.
I am going to play a little song on my lute, and granting each of you a bardic inspiration die if the worst happens.
That's a vibe.
All right.
Okay.
So it's a D8.
Okay, everyone, give me who's taking Dream Root, give me a con check. You really don't want to fail a DC 10.
I got an 11.
21.
DC 10.
3.
Mine's a 9. I'm using my heroic inspiration.
I might need to use my heroic inspiration.
Ah, that's
too.
cocked. The wizard's a 19. Better. 20.
Okay.
I use my heroic inspiration. I rolled 3. 20.
Okay.
Let's go.
That was a nat 20?
Nat 20, yeah.
None of you develop addiction.
Oh,
That's
okay,
good.
They warned you, this stuff is really
Yep.
addictive.
That's fair.
So at first, and I'll spread through. At first, you feel nothing. Like 5 minutes pass, and all you feel is like, my teeth are numb. This is not what I was. And then it hits you. It is a very intense feeling. You are feeling no pain. It's like a tingling going through your entire body. The greens get more green. The browns get more brown. The air tastes purple. And everything looks like it is suddenly in pure Technicolor. Like someone has taken the contrast knob of the TV and yanked it as high as it goes, and everything is really bright and colorful.
Pretty.
Yes, very pretty. You're fairly certain that your eyeballs, your irises have become. You feel wonderful. Everything feels great. Every single thing. It's the sensation of just touching something feels amazing. Like you find yourself like you're just stroking your own clothes and being like, and then you get really tired. You're kind of, everything's getting fuzzy, like and then you just want to go to sleep. Gorif and Daggett, to their credit, brought bedrolls, and they have found a dry-ish section of solid-ish land, and laid the bedrolls out. They're being very gentle as they kind of escort you over, and they're like stroking your hair. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You go sleep. Shantara, you find yourself purring. Like it's a very weird sensation. And you fall asleep. It doesn't take long. You have a last final thought as you start to drift off that probably taking 2 full fingers worth of what effectively is cocaine, probably not what you would call moderation. But eventually you're like, but it feels really nice, so, okay. When you do finally fall asleep, the first thing, your dreams are, you start to dream. You initially do start to dream, and shit is weird. You are seeing shapes and images and like shit melting into each other. It is the weirdest, trippiest shit you have ever experienced.
We seeing the same thing?
Not yet. Each one of you are just. No, Jack. Give me an insight check.
Is that intelligence?
With
Just insight.
Okay. 16.
Jack, as your experience, the others don't have the experience that you do with this kind of thing, and you are, as you're seeing, just as you're falling asleep and you're seeing like all the shapes and everything and just the pure chaotic mess, you gain an insight into the world. So you gain a point of heroic inspiration.
Yeah.
Because you have learned a new secret. You're not sure what that secret is, but you're sure you learned it. It's a confidence builder. That's all I can say. But then you all suddenly wake up, and you are standing in a circle around each other. It is not where you went to sleep at.
So are we really awake or are we dreaming we're awake?
You're not really entirely sure.
Okay.
Are the orcs there?
No. It is you five.
Are we like wearing the same gear and stuff we were when we went to sleep?
You are. It is you. It's like you remember going to sleep, you remember laying down, you remember having some trippy dreams, and now you are standing in blackness. There is no light, but you can see. There is no light, but you can still see like there's light. You can feel a ground, but you don't see a ground. There is a layer of smoke and fog, like obscuring the ground, that you can feel but can't see. And there is nothing else here.
Who am I standing next to?
Probably about where you're like right now. You're standing probably next to Ophelia.
Okay, so I reach out, one hand to Iestyn and one hand to Ophelia. Can I feel them?
Yeah.
Can I touch them?
Yeah. They feel physically. And that feeling, the kind of feeling of euphoria you were under is gone.
Mm-hmm.
You're just standing in a void.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Mage Armor and see if that works.
There's no light we can still see.
Yep.
So is this what having dark vision feels like?
I mean, I have dark vision. Does it work?
I don't. I can't see anything anywhere, but like we can suddenly see. There's no light.
Yeah, no, your dark vision isn't turning on.
Okay. But we can see.
Can I cast Mage
Yeah.
Armor? Is that like a thing?
Okay.
You
So
can cast
no,
Mage Armor.
this is not
No,
like
this
my
isn't-
dark
There's
vision.
a
So we didn't
flash
get
of
dark
light.
vision
You
from
were
the dream.
surrounded in
No.
a brief image of armor before it fades away. So yeah, you have Mage Armor.
So
See, I told
spells
you we
work
all
here.
needed to take this drug.
No,
Yeah.
right?
Like, I don't think this is normal. This isn't
So
normally.
you've
what
never
happens.
had
No,
this
this
happen
is
before?
definitely not what normally happens.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then, as you look up, you notice the sky is black, like black. And then you see one tiny pinprick of light. And you kind of see in the mist is now swirling, and there are shapes in the mist, but they're so fleeting and so changing and so just outright chaotic that they don't stay around for very long. And then all of a sudden you hear a weird noise that you've never heard before and defies actual explanation. You don't have the words to describe this, and neither do I. When all of a sudden that one pinprick of light you saw suddenly explodes outward, and above you are stars everywhere. The clearest night of stars you have ever seen. The mist swirls around It is actually swirling around all of you now at this point, and actively swirling.
Are these stars that we actually like? Do I identify them as how we would view the stars on?
Yeah, no, these look like stars. They're
Well, sorry, I mean,
constellations?
like yeah, constellations, like the actual star map, like
Right.
matches what I'm used to. Because I have cartography.
Yeah, you would have to, in order to actually, like, they look right, but they also look wrong. It's the only way. They look similar, but not perfect.
Sometimes.
How does that mist feel? Is it cold? Is it normal? Is it...
That's the weird part. You're not feeling anything. You felt when you touch each other, you can feel the ground, but you don't feel anything. There's no moving air. There's no light. There's no moving air. There's no light. And so you notice, aside from when you speak, there's no sound.
Except for that crazy sound that went
Except
off
for that
when
crazy
the
sound
stars...
that went before the stars appeared. Go ahead and everyone give me an insight check.
7.
16.
12.
9.
19.
All right, Shantara and Ophelia, you have a stroke of sudden, like, the light bulb came on, right? You're here before here was here. This is before the world. This is, you just witnessed the birth of the universe.
The Big Bang.
It's a hell of a drug.
Pretty epic. Okay.
That is what you that explosion, the noise, the sudden light. That was the creation of the universe. You have just seen the universe.
Oh, shit.
That's crazy.
This mist is swirling around you almost protectively at this point. And then all of a sudden you see underneath you a large hand. And another hand, and we're saying large, I mean, when I say you're not even sure how you can call it a hand. It defies, I mean, obviously everything here is kind of trippy. It defies your scale of size. You know it's a hand, but it's so large, it stretches on further than you can see. And then there is...
Wait, does this seem dead? Like a dead hand?
No.
Live hand?
This seems like a live hand.
Human?
Yes. As close to
Humanoid.
approximation as you can. And then this hand closes, and you feel yourselves getting pulled to the center as this swirling mist is about you. And then you are now standing on ground, solid ground. And as you stand there, it's just you are on dirt. Just dirt as far as the eye can see. Nothing else. The swirling smoke that you've been seeing is kind of coalescing over portions of the ground and seeping into it. And where it seeps into it, the ground is kind of bubbling up. And you see what looks like not quite water, but a liquid-y substance.
The birth of the swamp?
Yeah, that's exactly what it feels like. You're watching a swamp be born in an incredibly high speed. All of a sudden, before all of you, all of this imagery stops. Everything freezes, just in mid-motion. And you all see these branches of trees kind of come up together, and that face I described to Jack earlier appears. And a rumbling, gravelly voice says, "This is when we learn of then
And now.
Bro, what the fuck is this?
It's what I've been seeing.
What was before is no more. Because it was not there. Because there was no was.
I'm not sure these notes are going to help you there.
I can imagine you trying to explain this later. And we took a bunch of drugs.
And then I tried to write it down.
What was never there.
That's what I just wrote. What was before is no more. What was no longer was. I don't even know if I have it right. Go ahead. Sorry.
We existed. Because we were.
Who's we?
We are that which was before there was a was.
Got it.
Hey, look, I had to spend a whole week trying to figure out how to narrate this. It speaks again. People call me Varchest. Though that is not my name. For a name is given after something is.
And where before it was.
And you're not?
We are.
You are.
Keep up. Keep up.
I'm not.
I was surely lost.
When that which came. And it kind of, the way to explain it is, you know that it is pointing to the sky, but there's nothing pointing. There's no hand. You just know it's pointing to the sky. I know it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. In any case, you know that it is somehow drawing attention to the sky.
Mm-hmm.
When the goddess came from somewhere else to this place, she brought order, time, and thus what is became what was. But because it cannot be until there is a now, we are.
I'm stumped.
Yeah.
So,
I feel like
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I was like, this is my life, man.
So the goddess we're referring to is not Ascelia. It's the goddess of light.
that
Who is
is
Dinara.
Ascelia.
It is Ascelia that we're referring to. He's referring
Yes.
to here. Okay. So she brought order
Mm-hmm.
She brought time
and time.
from her body, became the world. But we were here. Now that there was a here to be, we became something else. We became part of something when before we were part of nothing. However, when we were part of nothing, we were all of nothing. And now that nothing cannot exist, we are smaller. It is impossible to separate us from now, for we are. We permeate all that is. We connect with all that is For we were here when it became real.
Are we talking about
Where did she
the
come-
it, or are we talking about
We
when
refer-
reality became reality?
We refer to this place, this universe, is your word. When the goddess created order where there was no order, we became chaos. For chaos cannot exist without order, and order cannot exist without chaos. Therefore, until she came, we were not.
Do you wish to return to nothing?
We are nothing.
Thought nothing couldn't exist because of Ascelia showing up.
There was nothing, but we cannot turn to that which does not exist.
Do you battle Ascelia?
We do not battle any. We are beyond such. When this place came, we became aware of us. And for a time, as you put it, we were contented just to be.
But now you're not.
We have never had to act because it does not concern us. If you to explain in mortal terms, if you are a part of everything, intrinsically tied, if you are the chaos to order, the darkness to light.
And as it continues on, it's getting more and more like you gotta get the feeling as it talks more and more, it's getting more articulate. If that makes any sense, it's starting to kind of puzzle out ways to say it. It's kind of unnerving. You're almost like you're witnessing something figuring out how to talk.
We were part of everything, and so nothing that happened mattered, for we were everything.
So why
So were
does
you-
it matter now?
It?
Because now something comes from another place, a place beyond it, a place beyond this place that comes. It seeks to not make this place. If this place ceases to be, we do not exist.
So
Does
you
it
don't
come
want to
from-
return to nothing.
No.
We cannot explain the end of awareness. For we were not aware before we were aware.
Something that comes from another place. Is it the same place that Ascelia came from?
Do not know.
It is a force of chaos or order?
It is neither, but it is driven by intelligence. That much we know. It has planned for this for a long time.
Does it have something to do with the blight?
I do not understand this blight term.
The, I guess, destruction of an area became diseased is the best way I can put it.
I do not believe so. Disease is part of us. This is not us. This is it.
Is it part of the labyrinth?
The place mortals call the labyrinth is another place. It is part of us. This it comes from a place not a part of us. It seeks to replace us. It is not returning to nothingness. It is no longer ever having existed at all.
Can we affect change?
Yes. Throughout the history of this place, it has attempted to invade. Every time mortals were called, and when they were called, they answered, and it was defeated. But they never faced it. They faced the machinations of the one it created.
But we gotta face it.
It has grown low. It has grown impatient. It has a sense of now and then. It wishes now to become what will be. It is angry that repeatedly it has come close, but has failed.
To what other instances have occurred that are part of its machinations or its creation's machinations?
It contacted a child of the goddess, drove it crazy, insane, gave to it thoughts that it never had, awareness that it never had. It attempted to kill the goddess.
Do we know a point in this is kind of out of character. Do we know a point in history where this story kind of comes up?
Do you have religion?
No, not really.
I do.
No.
I do.
You can roll a religion if you want, unless you remember it from the notes.
19.
So, after Ascelia was formed, eventually Ascelia grew bored of being the only thing that it knew of. Maybe Ascelia didn't contact these things, maybe it didn't matter, you're not really sure, but Ascelia was aware. Or at least thought Ascelia was aware. Ascelia created children.
Right.
These children were the first gods.
And that's our
This was
Thea and
this was the nine main gods, gods and goddesses. And so basically what happened was, eventually, one of them, Damon, was driven mostly insane.
Okay.
Damon tried to kill Ascelia. A massive war between all of the gods broke out, and
Who tried to kill Celia? How do you pronounce it?
Damon.
Like D-A-M-O-N?
Daemin.
And this is the still same Damon that our friend Valkiln has been cursed by, right? To stay alive. Drain. Okay.
So Damon went in. I'll give you the cliff notes first. I hope y'all are at least finding this interesting.
Yeah, no, I've read it. I just can't.
Damon went insane and enlisted the other gods and tried to kill and absorb Ascelia. A big war of the gods happened. When gods war, we are not talking a lot. The scope and scale of the gods fighting was such that it devastated reality itself. It was so bad that Ascelia herself, the source of everything, imprisons Damon within her body. And so Damon physically is trapped inside of Ascelia.
The planet?
The planet. Sometimes some people refer it as slumbering within her womb. This does not mean Damon does not reach out. He has avatars. He is a god. Physically, he is there though, and much of his power and ability to affect the world, the physical world, is incredibly limited. That's what you gather he was referring to. He's referring to the first age.
Okay.
So is Damon it?
No.
It affected him.
Would he be the creation of it? Or would he be...
No.
It affected.
Oh, that's the child that was corrupted.
Mhm.
I
Right.
gotcha.
Yeah.
After that, the next thing that happened was the gods themselves started creating children. The children they created were not gods yet. Some of them later. But the first children were people. Humans, specifically. Eventually, the other gods saw that one god had created humans and decided they wanted their own children. But creation is limited to the purview of different gods, and they didn't have the ability to create. So instead, they modified what another god created. And from that, you got the elves, and the orcs, and whatnot. The gods then created more divine creatures, known as the dragons. I'm going to go back into how this person is telling the story is supposed to need this. I'll break down if you need it, but the gods created children. But they felt that they were alone still. So they created more potent children. The more potent children required power that they did not have. And so they took that power from us. From us and them, the second children came to be. You call them dragons.
So from chaos and order.
We were intrinsic to their creation. But by this point, it was no longer just chaos and order. Now, since Damon's actions, self-serve, sought at harming at the expense, doing something at the expense of others to further itself. This caused more things to be. This birthed evil. And one cannot have light without shadow, chaos without order, evil without good. And those fundamental forces, those that are part and intrinsic to reality, they created the dragons.
Give me a Arcana check, if anyone wants to give an Arcana check.
Nat 20.
Ooh.
9.
11.
12.
So this is important from you follow along. Those people will follow along. Certain beings in Ascelia's past, and even to the present, are known as aligned beings. They are good, or they are evil. They are order, or they are chaos. They don't have a say in it. They lack free will because this is what permeates them and makes them what they are. This is where the dragons came from. The lawful good dragons of gold, the chaotic good dragons of copper, etc., etc. to the chaotic evil of the Reds. Unlike humans, elves, and orcs that are not born of this energy, they can choose. These things woven from this power cannot. For those that made this check, one of the fundamental mysteries of why things work has been confirmed. These have been theories for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
This thing just confirmed them. That things, when they are built in such a way that they are flooded with a certain power, that power becomes tantamount to their physical existence. They came into reality because of a mixture of these forces. This is why some things are evil, some things are good, some things are chaotic, some things are lawful, and some things are evil. It is because they were created from nothing.
Okay. So this is a conversation I need to have with Melchior when I get back.
Probably. Effectively, what you have been shown is a first-hand eyewitness account of the moments of the birth of the universe, the formation of the world. And as he spoke, you saw all these things happen, like watching a video and fast forward. You saw the war. You saw the gods fighting. You saw stars winking out, existence ripping itself apart. You saw horrors of which are defying logic. Then you saw life. You saw the birth of humanity as it was formed. Humanity was formed out of the body of Ascelia. It was not created from nothing. The dragons were created from nothing. From what you have been explained by these creatures, they are everywhere. And thus, to create something from nothing, from completely nothing, they are required. This effectively explains why some things are alignment locked and some things are not. That alone is enough to kind of shock you in terms of those of you who have the high rolls. You kind of get the idea that, okay, that this is kind of what we thought was a real, like this was, we didn't know about, because remember, most people don't know about the creatures in the swamp. So this, you have just been revealed the missing piece of the equation. These creatures in the swamp are the missing piece. This is this is what makes the math work.
This is the chaos piece.
Well, it's not the chaos so much as this is that underlying. This is, to put it in modern terms, this is dark matter. This is a fundamental something that has been theorized and imagined that it exists. You now know what it is. It is a series of beings that existed here before existence. What they have revealed to you now is effectively that something from outside of this reality, from outside of this multiverse, because you know about planes, you know there are different universes effectively. This is something from beyond the universe, beyond the multiverse, has been attempting to destroy this reality since shortly after it was created. Each time, according to this creature, it has failed. Because people intervened. Until now, it would gather itself, launch another attack. The attack would be defeated. It would gather itself, and it would launch another attack. This time is different. Because this time, it is tired of waiting. This time, it is planning to act on its own. That is a mind-blowing revelation that I can't... There's no words in the human language that I can ever give to explain this logically. So you're going to have to imagine it yourself of what it would be to learn that something on par with the thing that created existence has been trying for ever, literally since the beginning of time, to destroy everything.
So all realities, not just ours.
All the realities you can fathom. As you start to kind of drift and things start getting wavy, one last word permeates through your skull. Oblivion. And then you wake up. And you have the worst fucking headaches ever.
Is it daytime when we wake up, or?
Yeah, it's morning.
And are we like, surrounded by the orcs?
Yeah, you're like in your camp. You fell asleep on bedrolls and you just woke up.
Well,
I'm sorry if this is the crap you have to go through all the time.
Not that extreme, but yeah.
I would have liked some more suggestions on how to deal with it.
Yeah. Good luck with getting a straight answer out of it. Never forthcoming.
That was a wild experience.
Does anybody have any coffee?
Gora, hearing you guys stirring and talking, walks over with, surprisingly enough, a pot of steaming brown liquid that he pours into cups.
You're the best.
It is coffee-ish. So you know how you make coffee by filtering water through dirty beans? This is what you get when you filter ale through dirty beans.
Oh, nice.
It's incredibly nasty.
Hey, are you like cognizant enough to like make this not taste like shit?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Cajun coffee.
Thanks.
Cajun cowboy coffee. All right.
Just kidding. Whatever tastes good.
You do get only you, just you, Jack. You hear a rumbling as you start to, as you cast your magic, in your head, and it says, "Return on the day you call waning."
On the day I call what?
Waning. Friday, effectively.
And today is Thursday.
Today is Wednesday.
I wrote it down, but I have the subheading here: tripping in swamp.
It is currently the fasting day, the 11th of crop.
Can I talk back?
You can talk. You don't know if he'll hear you. You can talk.
Do I need to take Dream Root again, or will I just?
You kind of hear a sigh. Yes.
Okay. Does everybody need to be there?
It doesn't respond.
Okay.
You can probably surmise so. With that is almost 5, so I'm going to call it here.
Cool. All right.
You have earned 200 experience points. You can now spend your time doing your preparation spells and all that fun shit for next session. I know it was a bit trippy. I'm sorry if it was annoying.
No, not at all.
That was fun.
Your current experience point total is 6,700.
Do you think we'll be doing some battles next time?
Oh, there will be fights next
Bet.
time. I won't be here next time. Oh, that's fine.
I won't
They're
be here
gonna
next-
last a while.
Is it next week? because I won't be here next week.
You won't be here
So
next
do
week
we have
either?
enough for next week?
I'm out the next 2 weeks.
Do you just want to not meet next week? Who would be available?
I could do next week.
I have to check. I'm not sure. Depends on.
Let's okay. Well, do you know when you'll be able to find out?
I could probably find out within the next couple of days. So I'll text you.
Okay, how about this? Here's what we're gonna do. And you can send us both. Hi.
Hey, I'm Tony K.